Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Devils and the Chargers. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the Devils. Out first, number 18, CRB. Number 37, Rock. Number 11, Robin. Number 38, Urbieta. Your captain of the Devils, number 31, Jairo. And number 21, Oharan. And up next, the home team, the Chargers. From Philippi, West Virginia, number 77, El Barba. From Brooklyn, New York, number 4, Bradley. From Marquina, number 32, Ubia. Your captain of the Chargers from Manchester, Connecticut, number 55, Benny. From Noline, number 91, Iturbide. And from San Sebastian, number 54, Zuleika. And with that, the players salute you, the fans. And we are ready to begin tonight's game day. And now with the introductions aside, I want to welcome everybody into another Friday night edition of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City. I am Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you the Chargers and Devils. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Awesome, even better after those introductions. Andrew, looking forward to seeing both the Devils and the Chargers play tonight.
Well, we're going to get started here. 5th Division doubles matchup. Robin and Rock out there. El Barba and Benny for the Chargers. 5th Division doubles right here to get the game day started. Again, crucial game day between these two teams. More for playoff seeding. Right now, the Chargers ahead of the Devils. They are in 3rd place, but the Devils can make up some ground here. Then the Chargers play on Tuesday. Still a lot to be decided for 3rd and 4th place. This will help tonight. Going to get started in the 5th Division. Robin and Rock ready to take on El Barba and Benny.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our first match of the evening. Robin will have the serve for the Devils. Receiving, we have El Barba and Benny. Reminder of the scoring. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. There's the serve. We begin. First one is Adam at like 17 with the cigarette. The other one's playing with past JR. Robote forehand by Benny. Here's the catch by Robin. Hard backhand to the inside. Robote laid up, caught by Robin. Robin hard to the inside. El Barba missed the forehand. Robote. First point goes to the Devils. Robin and Rock Robin has the serve.
Yeah, just trying to blast the backhand, take Benny out of it, force El Barber to beat him up there in the front. Not all too great of a strategy throughout this season. But again, those forehand rebotes have been pretty consistent. Don't see many swing and misses like that to begin.
Backhand by Benny. Benny moves to the outside. He makes a fine save. Robin moved outside, back to the inside, throws it hard, and Benny's there. Rock with the catch, backhand from the 12 line. El Barba steps in, backhand from the 7. That ball's dropping, and Rock makes a save. Slow hand, stopped by El Barba, dropped by El Barba. That is 2 points for the Devils. Robin serves. Once again, a reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
You can usually tell pretty early on with El Barbara if he's on or off. And again, first 2 missed rebote, and then trying to attack one up on his right side, just knocked it down.
Perhaps not enough massage gun before he started.
I saw that too. That threw me off a little bit.
We don't allow massage guns on the court.
Again, perhaps maybe through the rest of this set, you're going to see Benny get a little bit more involved. You like when El Barba's playing up there, but if he's going to make unforced errors. Ooh.
That ball lands in, cuts to the inside, and scores. That is an ace. 3 points for Robin and Rock. Robin serves. Is it me or have we been seeing more of those?
Yeah, we really have.
Like 3 or 4 weeks where they bounce in the box and cut to the inside. I mean, I know technically there are some players, I don't know which ones here, that can do that with their wrist. But I didn't know we had them playing here at Magic City. That's very well done. Here's Benny on the backhand. Robin calling for the rebote. Puts it inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Benny. Rock from the 11 line. Rebote forehand. Robin's there. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. El Barba makes the save. Robin takes it on the bounce. Hard throw to the inside. Benny catches it in the air at the 10 line. There's the backhand. Rock, backhand from the 12. Benny from the costado to the inside. Caught down low by Rock. That's a good catch. Backhand clears the overhead screen. Ball's dropping. Robin has it on the forehand at the 8. Big right side to the inside. Rebote called for by El Barba. Splitter stopped by Robin. Robin passing from the right side. One-handed grab by Robin at the 8 line. Here's the backhand. Robin now from the forehand at the 7. Benny takes it on the bounce at the 7. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop by Rock. Rebote left side. Here's a catch by Robin. Robin low and hard to the inside. Benny picks it up on the left side. Backhand 2-all. No one's going to be there to make the catch. Chargers are on the board here with a point. El Barba has the serve.
And you just have to be careful with that backhand 2-all. Know he's going to mix it in. One well executed.
Robin picks a serve. Hard forehand right to the corner. Benny saves. A difficult rebote. Here's Robin from the 6 line. Powerful backhand passes. Also right to the corner. That will score. 4 points for Robin and Rock of the Devils. Robin serves.
And really nothing Benny could do on that one. Perfectly done. Dropped it in the corner and then out of the corner right on the side wall.
Yeah, like Robin had 2 back-to-back in the exact same spot. First one was difficult for Benny. Second one just wasn't able to get to. Good effort, though. Here's the backhand by Benny, caught by Rock. Rock to the inside. Benny goes wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote left side, rifle to the outside. That will score. 5 points for Robin and Rock. Possible set point. Wow.
In just no time to react to that if you throw it well. You know, Barba not moving particularly well to begin this match. What do? Throw the Philo off the Robote straight to the outside. See how it opens up. No chance.
Yeah, Robin just lined that up perfectly, and Barber wasn't anywhere near it. Benny on the catch. Here's the backhand. Robin back to the 9 line to make the catch. Big backhand. Robote coming out on the wall. Barber makes the save. Robin makes the catch. Almost. That ball's tipped mid-court. 2 points for Benny and El Barba of the Chargers. Still possible set point for the Devils.
Yeah, just took his eye off it. Robin's one of the best catchers in this division, 4th division player. Doesn't miss many to the right or left, just popping out of the basket there.
Here's the backhand by Rock to the inside. Benny's there. Beautiful catch by Rock. Here's the backhand. Benny on the forehand. Robin calls for the Robote, plays it from the left side, safely to the inside. Benny makes the catch. Robin sets. There's the backhand 2-all attempt, goes into the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Benny and El Barba. Robin and Rock still with 5 in a possible set.
Yeah, really the one place you can't put the backhand 2-all is low. I mean, El Barba hasn't been playing great to begin. Let him beat you from the outside, but that type of throw doesn't give your team a chance at it.
Yeah, Robin been playing pretty much well mistake-free right up until that point. Good serve by El Barba. Good catch and return by Rock. That's going to cross the wall. Robote.
Oh, just out.
Lands out. Point and set for Robin and Rock. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. So Robin playing mistake-free highlight for the most part. Had that one backhand that went in the pad, but apart from that, his court positioning was spot on. Barba not able to get anything going here in terms of some of the play we've seen out of him before. Benny making the solid catches and throws that he always does. And Rock also, I think, you know, it's just the lack of unforced errors really taking the Devils to that first set victory.
Now we'll see some replays right here, that opening set. Yeah, Robote takes Benny to the outside. Good concentration to make the save. Robin with that one-handed catch. Beautifully done along the side wall. And how about Benny scooping that one up?
Beautiful.
And then into the backhand too. Well, you see how Robin, I mean, he's opened up towards the side wall. Got to get all the way back towards the outside, open up the body, sprint out there. Not enough time to do so. And Benny just lays it up. See Robin here makes the catch. Now look at this one. Highlight of them all.
Just beautifully done.
Outside placement off the Robote. You don't see many guys, I mean, on the Philo, try to beat you with the splitter. More to the, so, you know, the adjustment there for the Chargers, I mean, let him beat you in the middle of the court. You got Benny there in the backcourt. He can move to the outside, but El Barba has got to defend the net right there and just blasted it right by him. 6-3. The Devils take that opening set. They need as many points as they can get tonight. Coming into today, the Chargers and Devils both stand with 55.5 points on the season. The Devils have just one game day remaining. That's tonight. The Chargers have tonight, and then also they play the Cyclones on Tuesday. Well, the Devils can, you know, if they win the game day, and the Chargers will have to play some highlight on Tuesday to get back and overtake the 3rd seed. This match would go a long way in helping those Devils out. This Robin and Rock team just one win this season. El Barba and Benny 4-5, right around 500. See if they can get this second set and end it in straight sets.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our next set. El Barba will have the serve for the Chargers. Fine serve by El Barba. Rock keeps it on the forehand. Here's a backhand by Benny to the inside. Rock goes down to get the ball. Backhand, straight up the middle. Benny from the 10 line. There's a catch by Rock. He takes it on the bounce. Big right side. Big bounce brought down by Benny. Robin, soft for Bote, midcourt. Benny's got it. 2-all by Benny, red by Robin. Robin going for the cortada, threw it into the pad, and the pad is most definitely bad. First point of the second set goes to the Chargers. El Barba and Benny. El Barba serves.
And Robin, again, just trying to thread the needle. You don't need to throw it that perfectly. You know, you don't want to sacrifice the point.
Yeah, he could just blasted it real hard inside, cross the side wall.
And it's still a difficult catch for either El Barba or Benny. You don't need it 1,000 miles per hour or an inch above the pad. Just got to keep it in play.
Here's the forehand by Rock. Well thrown over the top. Big bounce brought down by Benny. Rock on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line to the outside. El Barba on the rebote to the inside. Light touch. Rock advances. Forehand right up the middle. Benny calls for it. What a catch by Rock. Here's the backhand. Rock again. Fine catch on the left side. Backhand up the middle. It passes. Rebote for Benny. Rock now on the right side. Scoop. High on the left side of Benny. Backhand 2-all is in the pad, and the pad is bad. 1-1. Robin serves for the Devils.
Yeah, the same as what we talked about when Robin threw on in the pad. That's just where you can't miss it.
Well, also, he came off of a tricky catch.
Yeah.
You know, if you got your footing and can slap it in there, go for it. If you've just made a complicated, especially that one, it's like maybe a costado if you're feeling bold, but
I try to throw the backhand 2-all at an unexpected time. I get that, but again, just backing up off his footing sometimes may be a little bit more difficult than others.
Here's a serve by Robin, returned by Benny.
Oh, great catch.
It's a fine catch by Rock and a nice backhand. Forehand by Rock. Benny's on the catch. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Difficult rebote is going to not make it to the front wall. That ball hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for the purple shirts. El Barba and Benny of the Chargers. El Barba has the serve. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. There's a backhand by Rock to the inside. Powerfully thrown. Benny with the catch behind the 13 line. Robin for the rebote. Big bounce to the inside. Benny advances. Scoop by Rock. Rock from the forehand. It passes. Benny on the rebote. Robin gets in there, catches it on the left side. Big backhand. Rebote coming out for El Barba. 2-all by El Barba. Stopped by Robin. Robin, Carambola will score. Well thrown, 2-2. Robin serves.
It's a difficult shot to react to. I mean, you don't know which side of your body you have to make the catch on number one, and depending on that, you have to control it a little bit differently.
I think he was just very well motivated. Robin we're talking about was very well motivated not to hit the pad again.
I mean, you see that one. I mean, well above the pad, but still coming back at a sharp angle, ate him up. Nothing really El Barba can do on that catch.
Now Barba picks the serve. Drop shot, read by Robin. Robin goes hard to the inside. Difficult rebote saves to the outside. Rock reads it, tries to get there. He's unable to make the play. Well played by all 4 players. Barba and Benny get the point.
Yeah, Rock took off. Just not in time to make that catch. I mean, good read. Able to sense that Benny was going to throw something towards the outside of the court. Again, this drop shot by Barba, I mean, that's still bouncing his shoulder level at the 4 line.
It's more of an inside placement.
Yeah, and if you're Robin there, I mean, why not just take the feel, whip it straight to the outside? It's hard to read. Barba's already missed one of those, hasn't reacted well to it. Don't need to drop that high to the inside and allow Benny to get back in there and turn the rebote.
That's a low, hard serve by Barba and a beautiful catch and return by Rock. Rebote by Robin to the inside. Here's Benny. Benny from the backhand. Rock's there. Here's a backhand by Rock from the 11 line to the inside. Benny's there again. Backhand from the 12. Benny on the forehand from the 12 line to the inside. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all, does not open. And no one's there. Miscommunication on the Chargers will give to the Devils their 3rd point in the 2nd set. Robin serves. Yeah, that was
You just got to say something.
Yeah, basically what happened in that case, I tend to put the responsibility on the backcourter, move to it, and if you see that you can't get to it, let him know he's got to get it.
Right.
Say yours, 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 or solo, whatever you're going to yell at him. Or if you know you're going to get to it, call him off.
Well, especially at this level. I mean, you got Benny, the lower-ranked player. He's the aggressor, so you'd rather want him to take control and tell Barba to take it if he's not going to get there.
Say Benny's the aggressor in the Benny-Barba matchup?
God. That's more the leader of the team.
Oh, he is. I mean,
Yes,
Barba's the aggressor in the building. I mean, he's just...
Hard to say. Out of these two, I guess that's rather oxymoronic. Yeah.
That serve will score for Robin. 4 points for Robin and Rock. Robin serves.
And coming right back with an ace here. Yeah, going back to this, I mean, Robin deep in the backcourt, split placement. I mean, it's just...
Yeah, you see Benny had full expectation that Barba was going to go for it. He didn't
Yeah.
even take 2 steps. Retrieve them immediately from my presence. Thank you. Goodbye. Here's a backhand by Benny. Rebote, splitter. This one's stopped by Benny. Benny on the carom. Carom's in. 4-4 is the score. 4-4 is the score. Barba has the serve.
And Benny taking matters into his own hands from the backcourt. Long carom from the outside, landing just in. Beautifully done.
Good catch by Rock off a very good serve again by Barba. Here's Benny on the backhand. Rock keeps it on the forehand from the 12 line over the top to the inside. Big bounce, stopped by Benny. Rock, great catch at the 12. Benny, forehand from the 10. Robin calls for it. Pico Rebote, big bounce. Great effort by Benny. Tremendous throw by Robin. It is possible set, possible match point here for the red shirts, the Devils, Robin and Rock. Robin changing things up. I mean, that was a tricky one. Benny knows the court is, his court positioning is as good as anybody, and he was nowhere near that ball. Sorry, he was obviously very close to the ball, but nowhere near a position to take control and possession of the ball.
It's tough. I mean, you see that ball floating, you try to take it on the bounce, but then you recognize how deep you are in the court, and Benny at the last moment just trying to get out there for the rebote, and just not enough space to turn it.
Robin goes for the hard serve. Here's Benny on the return. Rabote. Benny reads it well. Stops it on the forehand.
Rock.
Stopped by Rock. Rock Carambola on the return will score for the win. What a play for Rock. Point, set, and match. Robin and Rock of the Devils. Straight sets. 6-3, 6-4.
I tell you what, a very well-played match by Robin and Rock. I mean, maybe the best we've seen from this team all season long at a time they needed most. Devils on the board first in this game day. 1.5 points courtesy of those two, Robin and Rock. And standard game day here, 2 singles, 4 doubles matches. Up next, we'll be moving over to singles. Jairo against Iturbide.
As soon as that high-lie ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
And let's take a look at the game day scoreboard. I guess the more important one is the standings are at the bottom, Stu. Chargers and Devils, you see, 4th and 3rd place right there in our standings, respectively. The Devils going up by 1.5 points. After tonight, the Chargers will still have an extra game day, but the Devils can open up some space between the two. Let's hear from the winning team, Robin and Rock. Here they are.
All right, Robin, Rock, congratulations on winning that match. 2nd win this season. How do you guys keep this up for your final match and head into the playoffs?
Robin just kept on. He was able to keep it under control because I was able to catch the ball. He was able to trust me to catch the ball, and he didn't have to go overboard or trying to do any extra shots right away. So that was the key to that match right there.
Trust, really, trust.
Yes.
When I saw him catching, I get comfortable and not doing too much. And like this, we just focus on catching, and that's it. I become so comfortable with him. So.
And it's pretty easy when you have one of the best Filipinos that's ever been on the roster. Yeah, Ron, I'm calling you out.
Hey, come in, buddy. Come back, buddy. I miss you.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They played great. They played great.
And up next, Stu, moving over to singles 2nd division matchup. And what a matchup we have in store for you. Jairo and Iturbide.
My oh my.
The 2 best players in this division. Iturbide undefeated so far. He's 3-0. First and only matchup this season against Jairo, who is 3-1. His only loss came against Lopez. Coming off a big win just last week against Nicholas Jairo. A little momentum coming into this one. Seems like it's been a while since we've seen Iturbide. Yeah, just 1 singles match in the last 2 months for Iturbide, but that was in late April against the Renegades. That was a Rots, and he was able to get the win over a tough competitor there, so he can do it again against Jairo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 2nd match of the game day, 2nd division singles. Representing the Devils, we have number 31, Jairo. And for the Chargers, we have number 91, Iturbide. Backhand by Iturbide. Ooh, sent it a little too high. That's in the overhead screen and out of play. Jairo on the board first. Iturbide goes down to the inside. Ball missed on the bounce. Iturbide ties it up, 1-1. Backhand to the inside, picked off there by Iturbide at the 11. Hard throw, wall to wall. Jairo looking for it on the rebote, powers it up at the 7 line. Iturbide takes it in. Backhand in the corner, forehand rebote now, passing to the inside. Iturbide drops this one above the pad. Jairo attacking up at the 7. Just drops it into the corner again. Rebote. Kept up the middle. Jairo with a scoop on a forehand, low and hard, back to the inside where it scores. 2-1 lead for Jairo, the Devils.
With Iturbide, it's a question of maintaining his patience. If he's going to start snapping off shots, which we know he's more than capable of doing, make sure they land in. Jairo will basically just nothing you to death. And by nothing you to death, I'm just saying catch, throw, volley, try to out-catch you.
Backhand to the inside. Rebote, forehand for Jairo, powers this one up the middle. Iturbide stops it in the air. Forehand a little bit lower, hard to the inside.
Tipped.
And it's tipped. Iturbide ties it up, 2-2.
Yeah, this is, like you said, we haven't seen this. This is a tough matchup. I mean, Jairo doesn't drop much, and Iturbide's really figured out the court, especially these last 2 months. So throwing the ball out of the reach of your opponent, one of the goals, if you can do it, Iturbide's pretty good at it.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Rebote forehand. Jairo on the inside makes the catch. Wall to wall. Here's the rebote. Forehand. Iturbide powerfully to the inside. That pass is cutting on the wall. Jairo makes a save. Iturbide attacking on the costado. It's a 2-wall. Jairo gets there on the outside. Hard throw and scores. 3-2 lead for Jairo. He serves.
That is a great read by Jairo. Wow. Wow. Be careful. Be careful when they put a microphone in front of you. Jairo read that perfectly. I would try to come up with something cute, like he moved to it like he was on the water.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Stu.
Literally, I just screwed up the name.
Forehand rebote hard to the inside. Taken in by Iturbide. Another 2-wall.
On the pad.
Well, that caught the top of the pad. Good catch there by the front court judge. That's out of play, though. 4 points for Jairo. Forehand rebote high and hard, passing on the inside. Rebote tracked down by Iturbide, puts it on the wall. Here's Jairo. Rebote, rebound off the back wall, kept up the middle. Jairo now on the forehand again. Keeps it to the inside on the bounce. Back it up. Iturbide makes the catch. Jairo takes it off the sidewall. Backhand coming up the middle now. Rebote left side. A 2-wall opens
Really
up,
well done.
and it scores. Iturbide cuts the deficit to just 1, and he serves.
The key there, Iturbide puts a lot of power behind this. Because Jairo knows it's going to the outside. He's going to move out there, but it cut out to the screen in front of any point where Jairo will be able to grab it.
Jairo has a serve back beyond the 13 line. Iturbide backs up, takes it in the air. Clears the overhead screen. Jairo looking for the rebote. One stays to the outside. Iturbide now. Ooh, that caught the corner. Jairo gets there. On the bounce, low and hard. Oh, that caught the sidewall, and it scores. 5 points for Jairo. That is a possible set point.
Yeah, we're going to give the sidewall credit for that one because, again, bounces are supposed to be predictable. You want predictable bounces, and that ball hits, you'll see here. I mean, this is what Jairo wants to do. I mean, a perfect cortada will do this, but we don't really have them quite that good. That is a perfect cortada.
Yeah,
it hits low on the sidewall, and the opponent can't do anything with it. But in that case, the sidewall helped a bit.
Hockey assist at a minimum. Yeah.
There we go.
Here's Jairo. Forehand at the 9 line. Powerfully to the inside. Taken off the wall. Great catch by Iturbide. Backhand passes. Jairo looking for it. Caught the corner. Iturbide middle of the court on the forehand. Drop to the inside. Jairo runs under it. Rebote forehand. Iturbide keeps it inside. Here's Jairo. Low and hard again. Iturbide back it up. Makes the scoop. Jairo by the 9 line, wall to wall from the left side. Another rebote. This one just does clear. Oh, not a lot on it. Jairo makes the save, and it scores. Point and set. Jairo wins it 6-3. Minute and a half, or 2 minutes rather. We'll come back and play our second set.
Yeah, Iturbide taking issue there at the end, believing that it bounced twice before it came into the cesta of Jairo. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton here in Miami, Florida. We are currently in the second of 6 scheduled matches on the evening. Players taking a break here in the ESPN3 Players Cage. See Jairo there. Jairo, one of a few guys that doesn't untie his cesta if he feels he's got a good tie. Apparently feels he's got a good tie because that cesta
Always does, yeah. No, always
Even
keeps
through
it
3
in
sets, he'll keep that
Yeah.
in there.
That's amazing. I don't know how he does that. See Urbieta there with Jairo.
And there's, people. So there's a question in the mind of the player that it went against anyway as to that call. But the truth of the matter is that all 4 players back there just kind of joking around with one another. They play with each other for quite a while. One, they know that there's no replay for that particular play,
Yeah.
and then 2, that's kind of part of the game.
Well, it's a tough one to see from the judge, especially a left side rebote. I mean, from the right, you could potentially see the second bounce, but the cesta kind of covers the bounce. But
There's a lot of
from a
pixels
different
in your
angle,
vision
yeah, I
to
was
try
going
to
to
make
say
that
from a different
happen.
angle,
Yeah.
it may be very clear, but it's tough to say there from the outside where the judge is standing. But 6-3, Jairo takes the first set. I mean, not the reason why
I think that was
it
Spanish.
went that way.
I think that was Spanish for that bounce twice, maybe. Iturbide and Jairo having played with as competitors at other frontons for a number of years.
They're part of this Devils team now the last few seasons, both of these players. I'll be seeing Urbieta tonight. Well, only looks like only one time. They'll be at our final match, Olharan and Urbieta against Zuleika and Benny. That will be our 6th and final match tonight. Got a few to go. Second set of our second match, ready to go. We are ready to begin set number 2. Iturbide will serve. Backhand to the inside. Robote, forehand, laid up. Jairo from the 11 line, wall to wall. Robote, forehand, coming up the middle. Jairo takes it in the air. From the 9 line, he blasts it to the inside. Here's Iturbide, good pick off the sidewall. Robote cutting inside. Jairo powers it. Stopped in the air by Iturbide. Backed up to the 10 line. Jairo now. High hand hard. Here's the Robote. Iturbide tracks it down. Powers it back into the corner. Not a lot on it. Jairo drops it above the pad. Iturbide switches from left to right. The forehand scooped up by Jairo. Backhand into the corner. Iturbide gets there on the bounce. Jairo runs around it. Now on the forehand. Drops it to the inside. Iturbide takes it in the air off the sidewall. Backhand. Cutting close to the inside again. Jairo pushed it. Overhead. Iturbide on the Robote. Back to the inside. Jairo gets in there. On the bounce from the 9 line. Passing again. Forehand Robote. Right off the sidewall. Jairo's got it. Leaping catch by Iturbide. Back behind him at the 10 line. This will kick off the sidewall. Jairo handles. This one passing right on the wall. Iturbide just as clear. Jairo took his eye off it and tipped it. Iturbide gets on the board first in our second set.
One of the most common problems in Jai-Alai at any level is thinking about the shot before you make the throw. So you see a player who makes some impossible catches, and all of a sudden he drops one that appears to be just dropping into his cesta. How does that happen? He's thinking about the throw before the ball's in the cesta. More likely that's what happened with Jairo there.
Jairo takes a serve, powers the backhand. Robote, not a lot on it, coming up the middle. Jairo with the carom, that lands in, and it scores. We are tied up 1-1. Robote forehand, drop to the inside, take it in the air. Iturbide, oh, that caught the corner. Jairo gets there on the outside. Hard throw. Iturbide has to scoop it up. He makes the play. Backhand to the inside, picked off here by Jairo. Backhand, wall to wall. Robote forehand. This one kept to the inside. Jairo pulls it in. Backhand passing again. Iturbide on the Robote, dropping. Jairo's got it in the air into the drop shot. 2 bounces, that will score. Jairo leads 2-1.
Man, Jairo looked at him real serious too. So, again, one of the things that you do when you have the ball there on the forehand is you scope out where your opponents are on the court so you can take a peek. Players sometimes refer to it as taking a picture. Catch the ball, take a picture. The longer the picture, the more along the lines of cheating it's considered. But you see where your opponents are. In that case, he looked right at him and then threw this drop shot that was pretty effective.
Here's Jairo. Robote. Jairo waiting for it on the inside, drops it on the wall, picked off by Iturbide. There's the backhand. Jairo lays it up. Iturbide attacks from the 6 line. The 2 wall nice. Opens up wide.
That is
to
so
score.
Beautifully executed by Iturbide. Just lines it up so well. Again, back in 2023, having difficult time landing those. Sent a lot into the pad and even more off the court now to play. Not in 2024. He's been getting better and better and better at landing those. We're tied up 2 points apiece. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Higher up at the 11 line, there's the backhand. Robote. Passing again, Jairo setting up at the 9 line. He makes a save. Iturbide attacking again, cuts it off low. Outside placement, stepped on the bounce. Jairo low and hard.
What a
Scooped
catch.
up by Iturbide. What a catch. Jairo back in there on the inside. Just out of reach. Iturbide lays it up on the back end. Jairo attacking from the forehand. Another scoop. Iturbide makes it into the 2 wall, but that's too wide. Jairo retakes the lead. 3-2.
So Iturbide and Jairo both moving around the court beautifully. Great catch here by Jairo on the replay. Hard to the inside. Beautiful scoop by Iturbide. Just very well done by both players.
Iturbide handles a serve, opens up with a backhand. Passing on the inside. Jairo, wall to wall, beautiful return. Tough save. Iturbide got it just above the pad. Here's Jairo inside placement.
What a
Scooped
catch.
up with one hand. Iturbide with a spectacular catch. Jairo up at the 7. There's a backhand. Just out of reach again, and the rebotes missed. 4-2. Jairo leads, and he serves.
Boy, I'll tell you, Iturbide just has such an aggressive style of play. And Jairo also aggressive, just not aggressive with shots. His court positioning is aggressive. He moves the ball as well as anyone on the roster or on any of the teams.
Iturbide handles the serve. Right in the corner. Robote comes shooting out. Jairo makes a save.
That's
but
off
that
court.
lands out. 3 points for Iturbide.
Iturbide does have a pretty powerful serve when he wants to. Let's see if he decides to try to cross Jairo up deep.
Robote laid up. Jairo attacking on the inside. Keeps it on the forehand. Low and hard. Scoop by Iturbide deep into the backcourt. Robote again. Jairo back to the inside. Iturbide has it off the sidewall this time. Robote forehand. Dropping a little lower. Iturbide stands in. Scoops it up. Hard to the inside.
Ooh, right off
and
the frame.
it scores. 4-4 is the score. Iturbide serves.
Beautiful scoop here on the replay. Hard throw to the inside on the wall. Again, the closer that ball is to the side wall, the more difficult it is to make the catch.
Jairo drops it right at the feet. Iturbide clean miss, and the rebote is not there. 5 points. Jairo takes this to a possible set and a possible match point.
Be very curious to see if Jairo is going to be able to finish this out in straight sets. That would not be indicative of how Iturbide has been playing over the last couple outings.
Hard to the inside. Oh, the Costado got him.
5-5.
Ties it up at 5-5. It is a possible match point here for Jairo. Possible set point for Iturbide, looking to take this to a third set.
Be very curious again. see which player is able to finish this off. We'll be going to a third set with Iturbide. Moving on to our next match with Jairo. Important point.
Jairo handles the serve, backhand from the 12 line. Right into the corner. There's a rebote above the pad. Jairo on the bounce. This one kicking up. Rebote, not a lot on it. Diving save by Iturbide on the bounce. Jairo attacks, low and hard on the forehand. Scoop by Iturbide. Right in the corner. Jairo again on a knee, makes the save. Iturbide has it in the air, the costado. Hard to the inside. Jairo looking to get there. He will not.
Third set we go.
We are going to a third set coming up here in just 2 minutes.
So, Iturbide was able to, absolutely, was able to pull it off there, force a third set. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. We have a split set situation. Jairo won the first set. Iturbide won the second set, so we'll move on to a third and decisive set, just less than 2 minutes. Here we are back in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. You see Jairo there on the bench, and here you see Iturbide getting feedback from Zulaika. Some replays from that second set.
I mean, a really well-played set by Iturbide. I mean, early on in the match, established the 2-wall. I think you're going to see that right here, which then opens up the inside of the court. Still, when he was down 4-5, let me see the catching here on the inside. Great scoop, but down 4-5, both opportunities, Iturbide kept the ball to the inside. See another great scoop right there, back behind him. But this is one of them. You see Jairo right there. Inside placement, look at this. Right on the wall, just tipped. That brought it to 5-5. Rebote here, and again, Jairo, weary of the 2-wall. I mean, he's looking outside. Iturbide, I mean, again, that's not even that close to the side wall. All about the fake.
Just really well thrown.
And got to protect the outside. And see right here again. That was the finishing touch, 6-5. Iturbide forcing a third set here, trying to stay perfect in singles this year. 3-0. Jairo, second best record in this division, though, 3-1. And a huge point for the Devils here. I mean, again, probably a little bit unexpected win for Robin and Rock, just their second win this season, and Barba and Benny pretty heavy favorites. And if Jairo can get this win right here, start off with the first 2.5 points of the game day, it's going to put a little bit more pressure on the Chargers here. Looking to stay. The Chargers are looking to stay in the number 3 seed at the end of our regular season. Third set, Stu. Ready to go here between Jairo and Iturbide. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Jairo serves to Iturbide. Rebote, forehand, hard up the middle, on the right side. Iturbide makes the save. Iturbide attacking and just knocked it down. Jairo on the board first in our third and decisive set. Nice catch by Iturbide overhead. Here's the backhand coming up the middle. Picked off by Jairo. Jairo low and hard back to the inside. Good scoop by Iturbide deep in the backcourt. Jairo, rebote forehand. Hard to the inside. Iturbide another save. This one coming up the middle. Jairo on the forehand. Keeps it inside again. Iturbide another scoop.
Yeah, that hasn't been working against Iturbide. Low and hard to the inside has not been working.
This one laid up high off the front ball. Iturbide retreats back to the 12. Backhand, hard to the inside again. Higher on the rebote. Iturbide attacking, takes it in the air. Inside placement, that's going to score. Ties it up, 1-1.
Jairo had to commit with Iturbide, especially as well as he throws it. Jairo had to commit. Had to commit on that one. Good fake by Iturbide.
Yeah, I think he's just kind of waiting for Iturbide to throw the 2-all. He's thrown now, what was that, 4 in a row back to the inside, which is really not common. I mean, great catch there by Jairo, right off the sidewall. There's the backhand. Out to the rebote. Saved by Iturbide. That pass is Jairo looking for it on the back end. Makes a save. Rebote. Ooh, to the outside. That stays in the middle of the court. Jairo with the carom. That lands in and scores. Jairo retakes the lead, 2-1.
Jairo's got a very good carom, landed it in. Also knows the importance of playing mistake-free highline here. You do not want to give any points away in a third and final set.
Kind of a lofting rebote, dropped above the pad. Iturbide into the costado, straight to the outside. Jairo's got this one. Hard throw. That'll score. 3-1 lead now for Jairo here in our third set.
It was a great read by Jairo. Stopped it on the outside. Again, if you're playing against Jairo, try to get it to his, try to force him to take it on his left side. This right side right there is an absolute weapon. It doesn't look, you know, we've seen more impressive looking right sides. For instance, Gaucheri. I'm thinking a number of other players. But Jairo is just so lethal. He's so accurate with this right side of placing it where he can't get to it.
Rebote's coming out here. Jairo up at the 8 line. It's a pass. Iturbide miss. Rebote off the back wall. 4-1 lead for Jairo. Over serve. Second serve coming up. Iturbide on the inside. Got him. That scores. It's going to be his second point. Cuts the deficit to 2.
Great throw by Iturbide. Well thrown to the inside.
Yeah, and just a lot of space here again. I mean, Jairo having to run around him. And then puts it close to the side wall. No chance.
Beautifully done.
Jairo gets up to the serve before it crosses. There's a backhand picked off by Iturbide. Flying catch there on the left side. Rebote, forehand. Jairo powers it. Jairo Are there up at the 8 line, the backhand. Just out of reach, right in the corner. They save coming up the middle. On the bounce, Jairo stops it. Hard back to the inside. On the wall, scooped up by Iturbide. What a catch. Rebote forehand. This one on the inside and pass. On the wall, laid up. Jairo gets in there on the right side. Forehand back over the top. Iturbide's there. Iturbide inside placement. Caught the wall. Jairo gets in the air. Backhand. Rebote. Back to the inside. Here's Jairo. Just going to pass. Right on the wall. That's a tough save by Iturbide. Jairo attacking up high on the forehand. Low and hard again. That one is missed. 5 points for Jairo. He's got a possible set and a possible match point.
Jairo knows the importance of finishing this off here. See if he's able to do it.
Over serve, second serve coming up. Rebote forehand. Iturbide, the 2-wall opening up. It is called out. Point, set, and match. Jairo wins it 6-2 in the third set.
Yeah, so we were waiting to see if the judges were going to confer, and they did quietly, and there was no challenge from anyone on the team. So that one was very close, but Jairo takes it.
Yeah. Had a challenge, decided not to use it. The Devils hit their second win in a row, 2.5 points on the game day. Continuing on here with doubles up next, third division, Olharan and CRB take on Zuleika and Bradley. See the 2.5 points for the Devils on this game day. We will hear from the winning team. The Devils, that is Jairo, singles match in the second division, finishes his season 4-1. 2 good wins against Nicholas and Iturbide to close out that single season for Jairo. We got Jairo ready to go. Second division player for the Devils. Here he is. There is number 31.
All right, Jairo, congratulations on winning that match. 4-1 record now in singles this season. You have had a lot of success in this group throughout your career. What goes into your preparation to achieve such great results?
My preparation? Yes, workout, have a very strict ethic workout, and like I say every time, never give up. Never give up. If you are tired, keep going, and that's the result.
Well, Jairo, again, congratulations on winning that match. To see what else happens in today's game day.
Okay, thank you. Let's go Devils.
Up next, third division doubles. Olharan and CRB take on Zuleika and Bradley. Olharan and CRB this season, just 1-8 coming into this final match of the regular season. Zuleika and Bradley here for the Chargers. One of the weaker doubles teams for the Chargers throughout the spring 24 season, at least in terms of the record. Just one win for that team. 1-7, but that only win came against Olharan and CRB a little bit earlier in the season. These two teams matched up. That was back in about the middle of February, Stu. We're almost about 2.5 months from that point. A different Devils team with Olharan up there in the front. He certainly figured out this court a little bit more. And Zuleika and Bradley haven't been able to quite figure it out since that only win of the season. And a huge opportunity. Although Olharan and CRB haven't had much success throughout the season, these 1.5 points are crucial for the Devils and potentially getting that third seed.
My, oh my.
We'll see what happens here up next with our third match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 3, third division doubles. Representing the Devils, we have the team of Olharan and CRB. And for the Chargers, it's the team of Zuleika and Bradley.
Olharan serves, the match begins. Powerful forehand by Bradley. Here's CRB from the 12 line on the right side. Zuleika midcourt. Robote, left side. To the inside, scooped up by Zuleika. Here's the backhand. That's a great catch. Fine return by CRB. Zuleika from the 9 line. Olharan calls for the ball. Robote to the inside. Here's Bradley. Robote forehand. Bradley on the catch, back to the 11 line. Mid-wall placement, stopped by CRB in the backcourt. Zuleika from the 8. Olharan reaches up, makes a fine grab on the forehand. Big right side. Powerful costado, caught in the air by Zuleika. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand, caught by Zuleika at the 9 line. Here's CRB from the 12. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Olharan. CRB from the 11 line to the inside. Zuleika reaching behind him and make the catch at the 9 line. Bradley, great pickup at the 13 line, low and hard. Catch by Olharan. There's the backhand. CRB, forehand from the 11 line. Over the head of Zuleika it goes. Big bounce brought down by Bradley. Here's Olharan, winding up. Coasty to the inside. Bradley's there. Olharan, midcourt. Cortada, stopped by Zuleika. Big backhand. What a catch by CRB. Olharan to the inside. Bradley reads it, catches it. Zuleika winds up, back to the inside. What a tremendous catch by CRB. CRB moves up to take it in the air. There's the backhand, well played. Zuleika for the Robote makes the save. CRB, backhand, low to the inside. Zuleika's there. Olharan from the forehand. Robote forehand. Scoop by Olharan. There's a beautiful scoop by Zuleika. Olharan's there. Costado. Bradley on the catch at the 11 line. Here's CRB from the 12. Zuleika makes the catch. Olharan makes the catch midcourt. Costado low and inside. Bradley grabs it. Outside placement will score.
What a combination.
What a way to start off this match. Tremendous play by all 4 players. Chargers in purple on the board first. Outside placement from Bragley scores.
I guess I would have been a little bit surprised if you told me the first point would come by an outside placement from Bradley's forehand, but this is picture perfect.
Or after that many catches and throws with...
I mean, first a tremendous series of catches and throws there to begin, and then Bradley finishing it off, mixing it up straight to the outside. Olgeron certainly not expecting that one. The power to blast it by both Devils there. It's this Chargers team on the board.
CRB moves the ball, makes a fine catch. Big right side, passes the front quarter. Robote for Zulaika. Here's CRB, backhand from the 12 line. Zulaika's there. Backhand, wall to wall. Robote forehand to pass. Bragley on the catch at the 12 line. Big right side, caught by Olgeron. Olgeron to the inside, here's Bragley. Robote forehand. Here's a catch by Bragley. Big right side from the 12 line. CRB from the 11. Robote forehand, sidearm, thrown hard by Zulaika. Robote forehand by Olgeron. Robote save. That lands just in play. Great save by Zulaika. Forehand to pass. Zulaika's got the Robote. Big backhand by CRB. Bragley is there. Olgeron, forehand Robote. Catch by Zulaika. There's the backhand. Here's a backhand to the inside. Robote, forehand. Ball tipped in the front court. 2 points for Zulaika and Bragley. Zulaika serves.
I mean, really as good of a start as you could hope for CRB and Bradley both in the backcourt. I mean, if you're Olgeron, I mean, yeah, I mean, he can make that play with one hand, but the way he's catching, I mean, just got to trust CRB in this matchup so far.
They're hanging in beautifully.
You know, a lot of the sixes, it just depends on really how they start. I mean, the consistency is what separates the guys at 6, 5, 4 level, really. When CRB's on, he can make all those catches in the back to his left side and pass. He's got good power, so just got to understand what you're working with today. And that's a pretty good CRB there, back behind you.
Olgeron picks a serve, goes back outside. The outside placement scores. Olgeron and CRB of the Devils are on the board with a point. Olgeron serves.
Well, that's just a great combination. Picking the serve straight into a shot. This one, the outside placement.
Again, we've seen Olgeron aggressive defense. We haven't seen a lot of aggressive offense from Olgeron. Maybe that changes today.
I think that's kind of why you see Zulaika more to the middle of the court, not really protecting the outside.
Robote left side by Olgeron. Good catch by Zulaika. Excellent catch by CRB. CRB goes to the inside. Zulaika is there. Robote forehand. Passing. Bragley, great catch at the 13 line. Big right side. Caught by Olgeron. Olgeron to the inside. Bragley's there. Here's the backhand. CRB, backhand to the inside. Zulaika on the catch. Good catch by CRB. CRB from the forehand, high to the front wall, out to the Robote. Zulaika makes the save. It's a light touch. Olgeron's on it. Olgeron, drop shot. Zulaika gets there. Excellent play by Zulaika. Powerful forehand by CRB, and here's Bragley. Excellent catch by CRB. Robote forehand to the inside, scooped up. Almost.
Yes.
That ball was tipped to the front court. Another well-played point. We're all tied up. 2 points apiece. Olgeron serves for the Devils. Yeah, gotta say, I'm beyond impressed with Bragley and CRB here in the backcourt.
I didn't really think this one was going to turn into a defensive battle, but the way these backcourters are catching early on certainly is the case. And you got Zulaika a little bit careful with Olgeron up there in the front. Again, Olgeron not really throwing many shots, so get some longer rallies, placement on the ball to the inside But the few shots that have been thrown have all worked out pretty well.
See Bragley there tying into his cesta. You want that tie on as tight as possible. Make sure the basket doesn't come flying off. Low hard serve by Olharon, caught and returned by Bragley. Here's Olharon from the 9 line to the inside, wall to wall, out to the rebote. Rebote forehand by Olharon. Zulaika makes the catch. 2-all snapped and scoring. That was beautifully executed by Zulaika to score. Zulaika, Bragley, and the Chargers are on the board here with 3 points. Zulaika has the serve.
Well, that's about as well as you can throw it. Look at this. I mean, that was just above the pad.
That was really well done. That opened up about the 3 line.
Yeah, that was just above the pad, too. Not easy to read it, and it was in the net before Olharon could react to it.
Outside serve. First fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
They're certainly trying to keep that one towards the outside. And CRB recognizing that might be a throw he's got to look out for later in this match.
CRB from the forehand. CRB backhand from the 11 line. Zulaika's there. Backhand from the 8. Bragley from the 10. That took off and hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. We're all tied up. 3 points apiece. Olharon serves for the Devils.
And just more of a control issue there for Bradley. Sending it that high up in the overhead screen. I mean, he knew it right away.
Powerful forehand. Here's a catch by CRB. CRB to the inside. Zulaika's there. Backhand from the 8 line. What a catch by Olharon at the 9 line. Rebote forehand goes deep. Rebote forehand by Zulaika. CRB's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote. Left side to the inside. Here's Bragley. Bragley from the forehand. Catch by CRB. CRB to the inside, and Bragley's there. Beautiful catch by Olharon. There's the backhand hard to the inside. Bragley's there again. Big backhand. Rebote forehand sidearm picked up. And a beautiful catch by Zulaika. Rebote. That rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Zulaika. Right to the right side of Olharon. Olharon's Cortada will score on 2 bounces. That was beautifully executed by Olharon. 4 points for Olharon and CRB of the Devils. Olharon serves.
Such a good throw. Able to get that second bounce before
Chief
Bradley
Judge
could
was just
react.
commenting, and it's absolutely true. It's the one guy who throws a traditional cortada who's able to do it here at Magic City is Olharon and score with it. It all comes down to low and hard, yes, off the front wall, but play off the side wall. Here's a backhand by Bragley. Too much. That hit the overhead screen. That's 5 points for Olharon, CRB, and the Devils. Possible set point.
And really some of the best we've seen from the Devils again. I mean, we said that with Robin and Rock to begin, but Olharon and CRB the same. I mean, really kind of employing the strategy of just catching one more ball than their opponents. I mean, this has pretty much been all defense here in the back, and CRB's been the better of the two as the lowest ranked player out there.
Here's a catch by Bragley. CRB, backhand from the 12 line to the inside. Zulaika's there. Olharon on the catch. Backhand. Robote saved by Oleron. Zulaika attacks. Low and hard. Robote comes out. Line drive saved by Oleron. Big right side by Bragley. Stopped by Oleron at the 8 line. Oleron powerfully from the forehand will score. Point and a hard-fought set for Oleron and CRB of the Devils. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. So far, this game day has been all Devils. Devils won the first doubles match in straight sets with Robin and Rock. Jairo won the singles match. Now, this first set of our third match. Won in competitive form by Oleron and CRB. Here we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Players come back here to take their breaks in between sets and to prepare for matches. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here's some replays from a hard-played first set. Inside placement caught by Bragley. No juggling ruled in an outside placement. That scores. Very well done by Bragley. What a catch here by Oleron. And then bam, straight to the outside. We hadn't seen one before. That might have been why you saw him miss that ball. Beautiful Costado 2-all by Zulaika. Lands in perfect. Oleron was in the vicinity, just not able to make the play. And here's that cortada, I believe. Yeah. It goes low and hard above the pad, it cuts to the side wall, and then how it plays off of that side wall is important.
And this was just
sheer power.
Bullet coming into the backcourt. And just a few misses there late by Bradley. That's with the overhead screen on 2 of those throws as well. And in the end, 6-3. The Devils take that first set of the day. Boy, coming into this one, you know, the Devils, it's hard to say what number they need because the Chargers still play on Tuesday. It's just a situation, get as many points as you can. And some of these teams are coming out with their best performance of the season when the team needs it most. See what they can do here in the second set. CRB, one of the stars of that opening set.
Oh, no
I don't know if
question
he,
about it.
I mean, I hate to bring in the but I don't know if he missed one there in that first set. See what happens here, set 2.
Well, if he drops the first ball, you're going to have to leave the announcer's booth. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Zulaika has the serve. There's the backhand by CRB. Oleron for the rebote to the inside. Good catch by Zulaika. Here's the backhand. CRB, backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Rebote, forehand. Rebote saved by Oleron, caught by Zulaika.
Oh, split.
Beautiful catch by Oleron. Another cortada will score. Oleron and CRB first up on the board here in this second set. Oleron has the serve.
Zulaika trying to switch that one up, not going with the way he traditionally throws the 2-all. That looked like more of a splitter. Oleron caught it in the air. Hard to the inside again, scoring. Cortada.
Powerful forehand by Bragley. Oleron is there. There's the backhand. Hard throw to the inside.
Oh, that's in.
That ball lands in and scores as thrown by Bragley. We're tied up 1 point apiece. Zulaika has the serve for the Chargers.
I mean, oddly enough, it has been the best offense, but really haven't been many opportunities to score against the Devils, too. Not much space there on the outside. Oleron playing great up in the front. CRB stopping everything on the inside in the backcourt.
What a beautiful serve by Zulaika, caught well by CRB. CRB with another great catch. Here's the backhand. This one thrown harder to pass. Rebote to the inside. Excellent catch by CRB. Rebote forehand by Oleron. Low and hard and caught by Bragley. Here's Oleron. Backhand from the 7 line to the inside. Oleron makes the catch, winds up. Powerful costado to the inside, and Bragley's there with a beautiful catch. Rebote forehand, low and hard. Zulaika moves in. Rebote left side to the inside. Zulaika makes the catch, backhand. Excellent catch by CRB. Zulaika, 2-all, perfectly executed to score. 2 points for the Chargers. Zulaika and Bragley. Zulaika serves.
It makes it look so easy, that close to the side wall. Really not easy to throw the 2-all from that position.
Not at all.
He got it, and it was quick.
He's right there. Had 1 foot up next to the sidewall and just lands in perfectly. Excellent serve by Zulaika will score. That's 3 points for Zulaika and Bragley. Zulaika has the serve.
And if you're CRB, you just got to settle in. I mean, he's been handling these serves pretty well. The closer that ball gets to the sidewall, the more difficult it is to make that catch. Zulaika goes back to it.
Clean miss in the front court off the scoop attempt. Here's a catch by CRB. Nicely played on the backhand. Zulaika's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand. Passes both players back out to the rebote at the side wall. Zulaika makes a difficult save. Outside placement. Zulaika's ready for it. Karam scores. 4 points for Zulaika and Bragley. Zulaika serves.
Able to get in the first time around, but Zulaika not falling for it twice. In perfect position, scooped it up, and then killed it on the carom. Take another look here. Yeah, O'Haron, Zulaika not even taking a step back towards the inside. And killing it on the return. Very well done.
Beautiful catch by CRB off a hard serve by Zulaika. Zulaika with a tip ball. That is 2 points for Oleron and CRB of the Devils. Oleron has the serve. Oleron walks back to the service line. Some guys help him up.
Yeah.
He's like more charged up. What a catch by Bragley off a good serve by Oleron. Powerful forehand. Bragley's there. Backhand. CRB, backhand from the 12 line. Zulaika has it on the forehand. Rebote forehand by Oleron. Stopped by Bragley. Bragley on the backhand. Straight to the forehand of Oleron. Sidearm Karam. Stopped by Zulaika. That ball's caught in the air by Oleron. Thrown hard on the backhand. Bragley's there. Rebote forehand to the inside. Oleron wants it for himself, calls for the Rebote. Rebote 2 pass. This one caught by Bragley. Powerful throw by Bragley, well caught by CRB. Backhand by CRB, caught by Zulaika. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Oleron. Backhand now by Bragley. That ball hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. 3 points for Oleron and CRB of the Devils. Oleron has the serve.
And just when you think the Chargers have control of this set, Zulaika tips one and then sends one up at the overhead screen. It's a 1 point deficit now. As you mentioned, the Devils don't look discouraged. Certainly O'Haron getting back to the service box with purpose, intent, and he's fired up. Wants to end this one in straight sets.
Bragley makes a fine catch at the 11 line. Rebote dropping. Saved by O'Haron. Here's Bragley at the 11 line. CRB with a great catch. Nice backhand from the 12. Zulaika has it on the forehand. Low and hard on the return. CRB, beautiful catch again. Backhand by Bragley. Caught on the forehand of Olharan. Rebote's save will fall short. 4-4 is the score. Olharan serves for the Devils.
Communications really plagued this Chargers team, and been doing better today, but that one, Zuleika calling him off. But it's tough on the backcourt. I mean, you don't want to let that ball drop. Bradley's in position to make a play. Either way, 4-4.
Fault, under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Big right side by Bragley. Olharan looks for the rebote that's dropping. Saves it from the forehand. Splits the players. Zuleika rebote. Caught by Olharan. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Zuleika on the catch. Backhand. What a catch by CRB to keep this ball in play. Rebote forehand by Zuleika. Catch by CRB. CRB from the 12 line. Rebote forehand by Olharan, kicks up, caught by Zuleika. Zuleika to the inside, caught by Olharan. There's the backhand, caught by Bragley. Big backhand by Bragley, Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand, rifled down low and scoring.
Wow.
Olharan and CRB have 5 points, possible set, possible match point for the Devils.
4-point run, 4 in a row for the Devils to take this 5-4 lead and a chance to close it out. And again, CRB still the MVP. I mean, obviously
100%.
not here without Olharan in the front, but CRB giving him great support in the back.
Here's Bragley on the forehand. Olharan calls for the rebote, lays it up. Here's Bragley, right side to the inside. Olharan is there. Backhand from the 7 line, wall to wall and out to the rebote. Catch by Olharan. Backhand to the inside. Bragley for the rebote. That cleared.
Oh, my.
That ball is still in
Look
place.
at
CRB makes the play on it. Tremendous effort. Catch by Olharan. Here's the backhand. Powerful throw, and Bragley's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote forehand. Ball tipped. Point set, and a hard-fought match going for the Devils. Olharan and CRB.
Boy, what a start for the Devils. Their final game day of the year against the Chargers. That's 3 matches in a row and a total of 4 points. The Devils now 4 ahead of the Chargers in our season-long standings. And that's only through the first 3 matches, too. Still got a few more to play on this game day. Coming up next, flipping back over to singles, 4th Division, Robin against Ubia. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Four points for the Devils on the game day, but that bottom row, most important, 4 clear of the Chargers so far with 3 matches left on the game day. And they've got Robin coming out next in singles. He's 3-1, taking on Ubia, who has yet to get a win. Before any of that, we're going to hear from the winning team. Here they are, Olharan and CRB.
All right, Olharan, CRB, congratulations on winning that match. 2nd win this season. How do you guys keep up this great play as we gear up for the playoffs?
I mean, it was a great time for us to get our game going together. It was our first year playing with each other, first time ever playing with each other. So for us to start getting better with our communicating, understanding where we're going to be, we played really well together.
How do you keep this up going into the playoffs, Olharan?
Yeah, very happy, and it was very important to come to the playoff with confidence, and with this win, we can say it's a good thing to the semi-final, and now we go to win, I hope.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what happens on today's game day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fourth division singles match up next. You've got Robin for the Devils and Ubia for the Chargers here. And Robin at 3-1 and Ubia 0-4. Another opportunity for the Devils to add. I mean, all these points are significant here, but this is a big one. Again, after today, the Chargers will still have one more game day. That is this upcoming Tuesday, the final day in our regular season. For those of you watching at home, playoffs will begin next Friday with one semifinal played on May 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern start time, and then our second semifinal will be played next week, but on Sunday, May 12th, that'll be a 5 p.m. Eastern start time for that semifinal.
Court Jai-Alai on Sunday. Gotta love it.
Great matches here down the stretch. Let's begin match number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our fourth match of the evening, fourth division singles. Representing the Devils, we have number 11, Robin. And for the Chargers, we have number 32, Ubia. Serve we begin. That one right in the corner. Robin comes back forward. He lays it up. He'll be attacking. Has it on the left side. There's a backhand. Play to pass. Robin looking forward on the backhand. High off the front wall. Big bounce. Ubia controls it again. Ooh, the forehand got away. That's up at the overhead screen and out of play. Robin on the board first.
So yeah, between the two players, Robin has more court experience here at Magic City. 2 years more court experience, I believe it is, than Ubia. Ubia having a difficult time in 2023 making an adjustment to the court, but playing very well so far here in 2024. But Ubia has often been plagued by unforced errors.
Big bouncing serve. Ubia takes it in on the left side. Hard throw, back in the corner. Robote forehand. Coming up the middle on the bounce, here's Ubia. Hard throw, 3-ball play. Robin in position, drops it to the inside. Big bounce again, Ubia. Hard throw, this one a little bit lower, taken in by Robin. Robote forehand, scoop is tipped. Ubia gets his first point. That'll tie it up 1-1.
Ubia, one of our many players who believe that the judges require constant assistance in making their calls. It works until it doesn't work.
Powerful serve handled by Robin. He passes to open it up. Ubia out there for the rebote. Saves it from the right side. Robin on the costado. It's a 2-wall.
Oh, too much.
Well, that's too wide. Ubia leads 2-1.
It was a good idea, and Robin's got a really good costado 2-wall. Just that one poorly executed.
Over serve, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Robin from deep in the backcourt. Lobs the backhand up on the wall. Good catch by Ubia. Ubia powerfully from the left side. Rabote comes out. Robin drops it up the middle. On the bounce, Ubia. Low and hard back inside. Robin's there to scoop it up. Ubia again from the 12 line. Rabote, left side. He saves it right on the wall. Ubia gets back in there on the forehand outside placement. Stopped by Robin. Robin low and hard. Back to the inside. Ubia scoops it. That is on the wall. Robin flicks it up to the outside. Ubia tracks it down. The forehand. Actually a soft carom. Oh, Robin's going to get to it. Robin to the inside. That will score.
The wall seeking a restraining order from Ubia. I mean, he really hit that wall hard. I was obviously frustrated, but my oh my.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up.
Such a powerful backhand by Ubia.
Here's Robin from the left side. Drops it in the corner. Ubia's got to come back for it. He lays it up. That clears the overhead screen. Robin, good control from the 11 line. Hard backhand. Kicking up. Another Rabote. Ubia now from the left side. It's a 2-wall, and that's too wide. Robin leads 3-2.
Yeah, that ball has to land inside that outer boundary, right out in front of the judges. That sailed wide.
Ubia from the 11th line. There's a backhand. Powerfully thrown inside. Robin. Rabote save. Ubia up at the 7, attacking on the bounce. Low and hard. One-handed scoop by Robin. There's the backhand. On the inside. Ubia the backhand. 2-wall. Scores. 3-3. We're tied up.
Looked like it might have had a little play with the top part of the pad. Front court judge says no, but both Robin and Ubia doing a good job of screening each other. I mean, why? Robin not getting out of the way there. Ubia was a little close to him the previous throw. Interesting strategy.
Robin hard up the middle. Rabote left side. Ubia puts it just above the pad. Robin on the bounce. Backhand. Rabote. Ooh, that stays inside. One-handed scoop again by Robin. That backhand kicking up and out. Rabote left side. Drop to the inside. Break control here by Robin again. There's a backhand. We're in the overhead screen coming out to the 9 line. Ubia powers it back inside. Robin's there. Forehand Rabote. Dropping low again. Here's Robin, the 2-wall. Not opening up enough. Ubia stops it on the outside. Hard throw.
Oh,
right back to Robin. Robin's
that
carom.
Is perfect.
Got him. – 4-3 lead for Robin. What a carom here. Got him. Oh, Yeah. Got him going the other way.
Yeah. That was a great throw by Robin. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. That's exactly what Robin did. Then the sportsmanship, and Ubia was like, no,
Robin's
you're coming down to the floor. Okay.
Ubia from the left side. Powerful backhand right in the corner. Rabote comes shooting out. Robin drops it inside. Ubia up the wall. Comes down with the ball. Forehand over the top. That is tipped. 4-4 is the score. Ubia serves.
I believe at one point Ubia inquired about being able to use a whistle while he's playing, and we had to shut that down. Be one too many whistles on the court.
Robin passing into the corner. Bote up the middle, Robin into the Costado. High to the inside. That passes Ubia dropping low, and the Rabote is missed. 5 points for Robin. He's got a possible set point.
Yeah, if I'm Robin, I definitely want to finish this off here, not just to, win the set, but to move things along.
Ubia again with the backhand, clearing the overhead screen. Out to the Rabote. Robin, a 2-wall. Oh, that's too wide. We are tied up at 5-5. This is set point.
Save the unforced errors for Robin, been able to finish that set off. See what happens here.
Oh, great catch there by Robin. Serve right on the wall. Backhand, out to the Rabote. Power to the inside. Robin, that's a big bounce. Ubia stops it at the 8-line. Hard throw back inside. Lets it pass. He's got the Rabote on the back end, coming out to the middle of the court. Ubia, low and hard. Coming back across to the forehand of Robin. Picard of the big bounce. Kicking up.
Good catch.
Ubia controls it hard back to the inside again. 3-wall play. Robin, it's a 2-wall return. Stopped by Ubia. Ubia opens up for the carom. That lands in for the set. Perfectly thrown there by Ubia. 6-5. 2 minutes will come back and play set 2.
AOB came back beautifully there. Some controlled play. Landed the ball in to score. Very well done.
6-5. Coming down to the final point. Ubia ending it with a shot. The carom. Really working out for him there. Some replays coming up. Yeah, this was this final point. You see Robin going for the big bounce, crossing the sidewall. Ubia attacks it. Beautiful catch right there, back into the corner. Robin goes for the 2-wall. You see where that opens up. It hits off the front wall close to the inside. We'll be able to track it down. Look where this lands. About a foot inside the boundary line and scoring. And that was a much-needed set here for the Chargers. Haven't gotten many on this game day.
No.
Iturbide, with just one, and I think that's about it, Stu.
Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City League Fronton in Miami, Florida. About 50 seconds to go before we begin our second set here in our fourth match of 6 scheduled matches on the evening. See Robin there with the headband, getting ready to go out there. Definitely wants to win 2 sets. Ubia the same.
And again, surprising here, Robin at 3-1,
few
second
mistakes.
best,
Yeah.
second best record in this group. Julian completed his season; he finished 4-1. With a win, Robin would tie that record. And Ubia, boy, 0-4 to start off this season. This is his 5th and final match, and doesn't want to end winless, playing like it so far. Second set, ready to go here. Robin will have the serve.
Huh? Yeah, I feel better sitting up.
And back rest.
Yeah. When I slouch.
We're ready to begin our second set. Robin serves to Ubia.
Oh, no, much worse. Yeah, that's the least. Yeah.
Backhand to the inside, kicking up and out. Robote laid up by Robin, high off the front wall. Ubia stops another one. Hard back to the inside, and it's
Tipped.
scored. Tipped by Robin there on the left side. Ubia jumps out ahead first in our second set.
Yeah, one thing Ubia has is raw power on both sides.
Backhand, wall to wall. Robin, the sidearm carom. Oh, very well thrown. That opens up, drops in to tie it up, 1-1.
Just throw the ball where your opponent's not. And pressure did not seem to be an issue there for Robin.
Ubia, that is a big backhand, clears the overhead screen. Robin, powers it to the inside. What a catch by Ubia on the bounce. Robin comes into the backcourt now, up at the 9 line, delivers a 2-wall. Ubia stops it, controls it, gets it off in time. Robin low and hard now. Ubia let it pass, but he takes the rebote on the backhand. Robin attacking, has it in the air, fake the carom, put it inside. One-handed catch by Ubia. Robin coming into the backcourt again. Robote controlled on the inside, up at the 7 line, gets it off. Not past Robin, nice catch back behind him. The backhand, 2-wall. That's the right time to throw it. Robin scores and leads 2-1.
Yeah, that was a good time to throw it. Ubia was very much stuck to the inside.
Yeah. He was moving inside, opened up to the side wall. Robin executed it. Low running backhand. Robin steps up, takes it in the air. Outside placement. Ubia overran it.
Well done.
That's tipped, though. 3 points for Robin.
Yeah, it seemed like he was right there, huh?
Straight outside, and then Ubia realizes actually overran it. Just couldn't scoop that one up. Robote, that's not going to make it. Right along the side wall, drops in the pad. 2 points for Ubia. He serves.
The closer that ball is to the side wall, when the rebote is coming, the more difficult it is to make a play, especially when it's dropping like that.
Under serve, second serve coming up. It's a 2-wall thrown to score. Ubia ties it up 3-3.
Yeah, Robin was standing flat-footed at the 11 line. You're basically telegraphing where your opponent should throw the ball.
Rabote left side. Ooh, going
Missed.
for the shot. Just missed. Robin retakes the lead 4-3. Low hard serve, picked off the ground by Ubia before the second bounce. He powers the backhand. Rabote straight to the outside. Ubia gets out to it. High hard throw, opening up, and it will score.
It's really well thrown by Ubia.
4-4 is the score. Ubia serves. Backhand wall to wall. Rabote forehand. Powered inside, clearing the overhead screen. Robin, oh, not going to make the front wall. That one died. Didn't have enough power to reach. That's going to set up a possible match point here for Ubia, leading 5-4.
So Ubia with a chance to give the Chargers their first point on the day. Good answer.
Robin
My, oh
switching
my.
from left to right, missed the serve. That will end it. Point set and match. Ubia takes it in straight set, 6-5, 6-4. First point of the game day for the Chargers. Ubia gets them on the board here in singles. 2 matches left. Up first, Hyro and Rock against Iturbide and Bradley, 4th Division doubles. Take a look at that game day scoreboard. Just 1 point, reflecting that win just a few moments ago there by Ubia. And the gap is now 3 between the Devils and Chargers here in our season-long standings. The Devils out ahead by 3 points, currently holding on to 3rd place. But again, the Chargers will be playing this upcoming Tuesday, final regular season matchup against the Cyclones, where they'll have a chance to get back into that third place spot. In just a few moments, we will hear from our winner, Ubia. First win in singles here for Ubia. And let's hear from him. 4th division player here for the Chargers.
All right, Ubia, congratulations on winning that match, your first win to finish off your singles season. How difficult is it to game plan against a player with Robin's strong shot arsenal?
Thank you, right? Just like you said, the only match that I won in singles, my performance in singles specifically was extremely low this year, but happy to actually contribute to the points. My strategy against Robin was go the long route, right? Play the points by the book. Don't mess it up. With that, you have pretty much 80% done. A couple of points, I actually threw some nonsense shots, trying to take an easy way out, per se. Just human nature. So yeah, like I said, happy for my team, the teammates that support me. They're not only just teammates, they're also friends. So yeah.
Well, again, Ubia, congratulations on winning that match. See what happens on today's game day.
All right, thank you. Go Chargers.
Up next, 4th division doubles matchup. Jairo and Rock take on Iturbide and Bradley. Quite the matchup here in this 4th division, Stu. Two of, the best teams.
Very much so.
Iturbide and Bradley undefeated so far. They come in with a record of 9-0. And Jairo and Rock, Stu, 8-1. Just one loss came to this Chargers 4th ranked team. See if Jairo and Rock can get the win in the rematch. Just about 30 seconds away. And we have not seen a perfect record in doubles. Williams and Julin just this past week had an opportunity. They were 9-0 going into their final match against this Devils, CRB and Kubala, and they were able to get the win. Kubala substituting there for Robin. But now Iturbide and Bradley, a chance to close out their perfect season. See if they can get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 5, 4th division doubles. Representing the Devils, we have the team of Jairo and Rock. And for the Chargers, the team of Iturbide and Bradley.
For the Devils. Here's a serve. We begin. Forehand by Bradley to the inside. Here's a backhand by Jairo from the 10 line. Catch by Iturbide at the side wall. Rock on the catch. There's the backhand to the inside. Here's a backhand by Iturbide. Robote coming out. Big right side by Bradley. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, saved by Jairo. Attempt, but that will fall short. First point of this match goes to the purple shirts, Iturbide and Bradley.
You see that often, just kind of running out of space, trying to get that Robote up off the front wall. Tough to turn those from the right side.
Fine catch by Rock off a good serve by Iturbide. Iturbide on the left side from the 10 line. Rock reaching behind him to make the catch. Good catch. Big backhand. That will not clear the overhead screen. Second point for the Chargers. Iturbide and Bradley. Iturbide serves.
That's just been a little bit of a problem with Rock throughout his career as well. That overhead screen. Likes to throw a big lofting backhand. It's the only thing you got to be aware of up there, up high. Just catching a piece. 2 points for the Chargers.
Here's a catch by Bragley at the 12 line. Forehand play to the inside. Robote for Jairo. Jairo takes it on the right side. Catch by Iturbide. Iturbide to the inside. Jairo calls for the Robote, makes the save on the forehand. Iturbide. Catch by Rock. Rock from the 12 line on the right side. Big bounce. Here's a catch by Iturbide. Backhand to the inside. Catch by Jairo. Backhand from the 8 line. Robote forehand by Jairo. Bragley from the backhand. That ball touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. 3 points for Iturbide and Bragley. Iturbide serves.
Particularly slow start for the Devils. I mean, haven't had this much trouble with the overhead screen at any one match, and it's been Rock, it's been Jairo, both players struggling thus far.
Here's a catch by Rock. Rock from the forehand. Iturbide takes it in the air, backhand to the inside. Robote for Jairo. Played on the left side. Big bounce. Brought down by Bragley. Robote forehand by Jairo. Cut off in the air by Iturbide. Here's Jairo. Backhand from the 8. Robote forehand to the inside. Backhand by Bragley to the inside. Here's Jairo. Jairo from the forehand. Low and hard. Caught in the air by Iturbide. Iturbide midcourt. Costado to the inside. Rock switches from right to left to make the catch. Cross-court catch by Iturbide. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Here's Jairo. Jairo on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Jairo to the inside. Iturbide's there. Here's the backhand. Catch by Rock. Rock's backhand gets away from him, hits the overhead screen. 4 points for Iturbide and Bragley. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
A lot of times when you see guys throw a backhand up in the overhead screen, it's usually after they take a ball off the side wall or pretty close to it. And it's just a control issue. And bouncing around in the basket, sent way up in the overhead screen again from Rock.
Good strong serve by Iturbide. Fine catch by Rock. Robote left side. Beautiful save by Iturbide. Rock from the 10 line on the forehand. Hard throw. Iturbide's there. Backhand. Here's a catch by Rock. Backhand. Low and hard. Robote forehand. Cut off in the air by Iturbide. Iturbide hard to the inside, and Rock is there. Rock from the forehand. Cut off by Iturbide in the air. Rock's there again. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Big backhand by Rock. Wall to wall from the left side. Iturbide forehand, Robote. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Big bounce. Rock, beautiful catch at the 11 line. Backhand stays to the inside, and Bragley's there. Rock again. Outside placement, a little too far outside. That's outside of play. That's 5 straight points for the Chargers. Iturbide and Bragley. Iturbide serves.
On a 5-0 lead, and really not how they've done most of their damage throughout this season. I mean, Iturbide's been killing the points at a high rate in this particular division, the 4th division. Just carving people up with that costado. Haven't really seen it yet. Many unforced errors by the Devils. A few chances here to close out this opening set.
Here's the backhand by Rock. Big right side by Bragley. Hyro's there. Hyro winds up. Costado right up the middle. Bragley's there to make the catch. Backhand by Hyro. Caught by Iturbide. Here's Bragley on the forehand from the 12 line. Hyro calls for their bote, makes the save on the right side. Here's Iturbide winding up. Costi to the inside. Rock is there. Tremendous catch at the 13 line. Big backhand by Rock. Catch almost by Iturbide. There will be no shutout. Hyro and Rock are on the board with their first point. In this set, Hyro has the serve.
And you can just see, I mean, Iturbide looking forward as he's trying to pull it in there on his right side. Most common mistake, and with a 5-1 lead, probably happens a little bit more. And in such a rhythm, catching to both sides, really the first miss we've seen from Iturbide.
We see Bragley tying into his cesta. Again, throws with a lot of force. His hand tends to get loose in that basket. Likes a particularly tight tie of that centa. Just need to work on his speed a little bit. Not foot speed. He's got plenty of that. Centa tying speed. Here's the backhand by Bragley. Juggling on the catch of Rock was ruled. That is point and set for Iturbide and Bragley. Two minutes to go on the board. We'll come back out and play our second set. So I know it seemed anticlimactic because there wasn't a more aggressive whistle blow, but yes, there was
a juggle.
You saw a double clutch. You saw two distinct movements in his catch there. Now that doesn't constitute a foul. What does constitute a foul is if the ball bounces, and that was seen by the judge.
Yeah, I mean, then it's kind of a wipe the slate clean type of set for the Devils. I mean, not at all how we've seen this team play throughout the year. Maybe a factor of who they're playing today. Iturbide and Bragley haven't even dropped many sets this season. A record of 9-0. Looking to improve to 10-0. If they can get one of these next two sets, halfway done, 6-1. And the gap just 3 points now between the Devils and Chargers on this game day. But with a win by the Chargers, you cut that in half. Then our final match of the day, top-ranked doubles, Olharan and Urbieta against Zuleika and Benny. The Chargers, after a particularly slow start, if they're able to win this one, will have a chance to tie up the game day in the final match. Ubia there on the right, a big reason why, winning that singles match over Robin, getting the Chargers started. Trying to get their second win in a row. Second set ready to go here. We'll have the Devils, Hyro and Rock with control of the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Hyro has the serve for the Devils. Fault underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Big right side by Bragley. Robote coming out to the left side of Jairo. Jairo plays it to the inside. Bragley's there. Jairo from the 9 line. There's the backhand. Bragley makes the catch. Karam.
Another one. Wow.
That will score for Bragley. Beautifully thrown again. First point of the second set goes to the Chargers, courtesy of Bragley.
How about Bradley today, Stu? Is that 3 for 3 with the shots? I mean, a carom earlier, an outside
Really
placement,
well
another one here in doubles. Long carom.
Big right side by Bragley. Here's the catch and the return by Jairo. Bragley again on the right side. That ball goes in and out of the cesta. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Jairo has the serve for the Devils. Here's the catch by Rock. Backhand from the 12 line. That ball tipped in the backcourt. 2 points for Jairo and Rock. Jairo has the serve for the Devils.
Well, Bradley struggled a little bit on the catch in that opening match. Figured it out there in set 1. It's 2 in a row. Back-to-back throws.
Fault underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Ball stayed to the inside. Bragley adjusted to keep it on the forehand. Here's Jairo. Backhand to the inside. Bragley's there. Robote forehand by Jairo. Bragley up high at the 11 line. Ball tipped by Jairo at the 9. 2-2. Iturbide serves.
Jairo plays aggressively up there in the front, and you don't see him miss many. I mean, regardless of where they're coming, on the wall, off the wall, inside, outside, he's been one of the best catchers all season long up there.
We will take an equipment timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is an equipment timeout to adjust.
Oh. With the basket there?
Cesta's, Bragley's cesta.
And we are in the midst of an equipment timeout here. We'll have 5 minutes. You're going to see some of the repair going on there. See some of the reeds there. I mean, yeah, you see those sticking up, being.
I didn't put it up.
Yeah, that's the chief judge doing some repairs over there as well. So you get that tape in there, just reinforces the basket. It just
Tapes. It's strapping tape, so it has those reinforced reeds in there. And just Bragley's been catching it really deep and just beating the heck out of that cesta.
Yeah, you saw a couple of the reeds there. More vertical than you would like.
Yeah, there was a hole in the basket.
Continuing on here, tied up 2-2.
Basket set, ready to begin. Jairo picks that serve, throws it hard. Here's the catch by Bragley.
Great catch there.
Robote forehand missed. 3 points for Iturbide and Bragley. Iturbide serves. Here's the backhand by Rock. Iturbide makes the catch. Iturbide on the catch. Here's the backhand. Here's the backhand by Rock. Bragley from the 11 line. Lower and harder and caught by Jairo. Here's the backhand. Bragley's there. Good catch. Nice return. 2-all.
Got him.
Scores for Jairo. Doesn't throw many. Threw that one well. We're all tied up 3 points apiece. Jairo has the serve for the Devils.
Well, I think that's exactly what kind of confused Iturbide on that throw. I mean, Jairo's played many rebotes from the left side. And pretty much all of them have come back to the inside with a big bounce. That time caught the sidewall first, opened up as a 2-wall. No chance for Iturbide to react to that one.
Backhand by Bragley to the inside. Rock is there.
Great catch there.
Robote left side to the inside. The right side by Bragley. Robote. Robote forehand. Robote forehand by Jairo. Lower and harder, and Bragley's there. Bragley from the 12 line. Backhand by Iturbide. Jairo calls for the rebote. He plays it to the outside. That's going to be too far outside and out of play. 4 points for Iturbide and Bragley. Iturbide serves.
There's been a few times that Jairo's pushed that rebote outside the court from his forehand. That's all timing. I mean, off the back wall, if you don't time it up right, opens up towards the outside and going to sail off the court. A couple misses on the catch, a few off the rebote, just not as sharp. That's what we've seen from Jairo in doubles this season.
Here's a backhand by Rock to the inside. Excellent catch by Iturbide. Splitter caught in the air and dropped in the air. 5 points for Iturbide and Bragley. That is possible set, possible match point.
I mean, I think the only way Jairo misses it is he's moving into the shot before he secured that catch. And a great opportunity on the outside with Iturbide trapped to the inside along the side wall. All he had to do was make the catch. The easy 2-wall there to kill it, but couldn't complete it. 5 points here for the Chargers. Chance to get back in this game day.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line. There's a catch by Iturbide, backhand to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Iturbide, right to the inside. Here's Rock, great catch. Nice return. Rock, difficult Robote. What a catch by Iturbide. Point, set, and match for Iturbide and Bradley of the Chargers, taking it in straight sets, 6-1, 6-3.
And you see the game day score now. Just a half point, or 1.5 points rather, separating those two teams. A chance for the Chargers to tie it up. Zuleika and Benny take on Olharan and Urbieta up next.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Take a look at that base scoreboard here with just 1.5 points separating these two teams in the standings and also on the game day. Yeah, if the Chargers can get the win up next, that would all but lock up the number 3 seed in our playoffs. Again, the Renegades up in first place. They cannot be caught. Warriors in second. Iturbide and Bradley completed a perfect season, though, with the win. Let's hear from the 4th team of the Chargers.
All right, Iturbide, Bradley, congratulations on a perfect season at 10-0. Now you guys have the playoffs ahead of you. How do you keep this momentum going forward?
And just keep the same strategy. Just, back each other up and fight like hell.
Dime,
¿Cómo mantienen el momento yendo a los playoffs?
¿cómo? Perdón.
¿Cómo mantienes el momento?
Bueno, pues lo importante es que sumemos los máximos puntos posibles para quedar terceros.
The most important thing is to get as many points as possible to get to that third place.
Y seguir igual, que estamos jugando muy bien y a
And we've just
tope.
been playing really well. Well, guys, again, congratulations. See what else happens today.
Let's go, let's go.
Top-ranked doubles will close out the day. It's Olharan and Urbieta against Zuleika and Bradley. Olharan and Urbieta come into this matchup here with a record of 4-5. Zuleika and Benny have been an up-and-down season. Started off really strong. They were winners of 5 of their first 6 matches. Since that point, they have dropped 2 in a row. Overall this season, 5-3 though. They play tonight against this Devils top team, and then also on Tuesday when the Chargers close out the regular season. That'll be against the Cyclones. Just about 20 seconds away, Stu, from this finale. Really the last chance again for the Devils to get that number 3 seed. With a win, they would open up a 3-point lead. Again, that's not guaranteed for the Chargers on Tuesday. They're playing the Cyclones, who are outside of the playoffs. They've given the Chargers just a little bit of trouble throughout this regular season. Final match to go, Stu. Let's see how this one goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match of the evening, a top-ranked doubles match. Representing the Devils, we have the team of Olharan and Urbieta. And for the Chargers is the team of Zuleika and Benny. A runner to the inside, scooped up there by Urbieta. On the bounce, here's Benny from the 11th line. Benny from the 11th line. Here's Urbieta now. Right up the middle, here's Benny now from the 12th line. Forehand. Crossing the sidewall, Olharan comes back for it. Lays it up. Zuleika has it off the sidewall. There's a backhand. Dropping to the inside, Urbieta has it. Here's Benny now. Little bullet into the corner. Urbieta takes it in. Benny backed up to the 13 line. Out of the reach of Olharan. Here's Urbieta. Backhand stopped overhead by Urbieta in the corner. Benny from the 11th line slows it down with the forehand. Picked off the sidewall. Urbieta's got another one. His backhand stopped by Benny. Urbieta on the backhand, plucked off the sidewall. Good catch there by Zulaika. Urbieta handles. Bote forehand. Stopped by Benny. Benny now from the 11th line. Hard throw. Crossing. Urbieta gets up to it. Zulaika from the left side, just above the paddle. Olharan gets in there to cut it off. Hard throw. Benny now. On the wall, Urbieta comes down with the ball. Flicks the backhand up. Ducks out of the corner. Zulaika on the rebote. Powerfully thrown. Backhand by Urbieta. Here's Benny now. Takes it in and missed it. Olharan and Urbieta get started with the first point of our final match. Backhand up the middle. Here's Zulaika. Urbieta on the bounce from the 12 line. Rebote dropped above the pad. Benny takes it off the sidewall. Rebote left side again. That one crosses. Rebote forehand. Off the ground. Here's Zulaika. Inside placement. Urbieta waits for it. Takes it in overhead. There's a backhand. Hard to the inside. Benny's got it off the sidewall. Benny now backed up to the 12 line. Hard throw. Urbieta backs up, stops it in the air. Forehand Rebote by Zulaika. He lays it up. Olharan attacks the backhand just above the pad. Scooped up by Benny.
Scoop.
Olharan trying to get it in the corner. There's Benny back at the 13 line. It just does clear. Olharan out for the Rebote. He makes the save. Benny stops it on the right side, back over the top. On the bounce, here's Olharan attacking from the 7. Low bullet back to Benny.
Oh, my.
The Magic City bounce into the Chula. That will score for the Chargers to tie it up 1-1. So is this a Magic City bounce into a... Oh, that's just bad luck.
Yeah, you
that
can't
is just bad luck.
There's no way to defend against that. If you don't know where the ball's going.
You just gotta move on to the next one. So I'm sure these Devils will. Benny back there beyond the 12 line. Hard throw to the inside, pulled in by Urbieta. Rebote forehand. Zulaika lays it up to the inside. Urbieta runs around it. His backhand. Stopped overhead. Here's Zulaika from the left side, the backhand. Urbieta now from deep in the backcourt. Here's Benny. Rebote power to the inside. Zulaika into the 2-wall. That's too low. Olharan and Urbieta lead 2-1.
Be very interesting to see if the Devils are able to get back that momentum through Olharan that they had earlier. Urbieta got that was a really wonky bounce.
Ball runner inside, pulled in there by Olharan. Forehand by Benny. Here's Urbieta. Bote dropping low at the feet of Zulaika. Here's Benny from the backcourt. Hard to the inside. Olharan one-handed catch. There's the backhand. Forehand. Ooh, that stayed inside. Urbieta makes the catch. Hard throw. Here's Zulaika, makes the play overhead, the backhand. Olharan from the 7 line. And he stops another one. Robote forehand. Zulaika powerfully to the inside. Urbieta with a good catch. Benny calls for Zulaika to take it. Hard back to the inside. Urbieta runs around it. High hard throw. Robote's coming out. Zulaika makes another good save. Urbieta plucks it right off the side wall. Hard throw, this one dropping. Benny out of the way. Zulaika forehand Robote. Olharan again, low and hard. Zulaika with a great read, comes cross court. There's the backhand. Urbieta stops another one. On the wall, Robote dropped inside. Olharan with the catch. Hard backhand. What a catch there by Olharan. Comes flying in from the left side. Robote now. Forehand straight to the outside. Scoop by Olharan. Forehand back inside. Cut off in the air by Zulaika. Wall to wall. Urbieta now. Passing. Zulaika gets up there for the Robote. Back to the left side of Urbieta. Low runner. Benny has to scoop it. That's tipped. 3-1 lead for the Devils.
Earlier we saw a beautiful outside placement by Zulaika. Olharan was just right there.
He takes in the serve, the backhand. It's out of reach. Here's Robote. Hard to the inside, Benny now. Here's Zulaika from the 9 line, cuts it off, puts it back to Urbieta deep in the corner. Benny now from the 11 line, that one kicking up and out. Robote on the wall. Olharan stays with it. Zulaika attacking from the forehand into the drop shot. Oh, Olharan gets up there before the second bounce. The backhand drop to Benny. Urbieta, backhand into the corner again. Good range by Benny. He's back in there. Urbieta keeps this one on the left side. Low runner. Dropped into the corner. Zulaika calls him off. Forehand Robote now, dropping low. Urbieta makes another save just above the pad. Zulaika attacking. Costado hard to the inside. Picked off the sidewall by Urbieta. Benny now with a tip ball. Four points for Olharan and Urbieta.
Yeah, Benny with some uncharacteristic misses.
Zulaika takes the serve, the split placement, split them up to score. 2 points for the Chargers. They serve. Fault under serve, second serve coming up.
Zulaika's got such power on that serve, but again, you got to get it between the forehand and 7 line. There's a certain desire to keep it away. Olharan has reached out on the right side and taken the serve of a couple of our hardest servers. So
that is an over serve, a double fault. Getting Olharan and Urbieta 5 points and a possible set point.
My.
Oh, I don't know if we've seen that from Zuleika.
I don't know that we've seen Olharan with a that we've seen Zuleika with a double fault.
Hard backhand right on the wall, crossing deep. Urbieta makes the play. Benny reaching in on the left side, hard backhand. Urbieta stops another one. Forehand Robote, powered into the corner. Here's Urbieta, the backhand. Picked off by Benny now. Benny wall to wall from the left side, Robote. Olharan drops it to Zuleika, comes flying in to make the catch. Low runner, Benny out of the way. Zuleika, forehand Robote. Benny now from the left side, hard backhand. Taken in by Urbieta. Urbieta from the 13 line makes the play. Robote forehand. Zuleika low and hard, back inside. Urbieta scoops it up. High hard return. Benny reaching into the corner, pulls it in. Olharan from the left side, low running backhand. Benny stops another one. High hard one, coming out. Olharan gets in there, turns it. Benny out of the way. Zuleika digs it out. Olharan attacking on the right side, low and hard, crossing, and it scores.
Effective shot.
Point and set. Olharan and Urbieta win it 6-2. Come back and play our second set.
That's like the third cortada that he scored on so far in this game day. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently playing our last match of the evening. This is the break in between sets. Players back here in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Taking breaks in between sets and preparing for matches. So, Olharan and Urbieta won the first set. 6-2, here's some replays. Beautiful catch by Urbieta right at the 12 line. Backhand to the inside. That's the wonky bounce. That ball just took a really unpredictable bounce off of the side wall. Get another view of it possibly. Yeah, you see. He's lining up to catch it in his cesta, and all of a sudden it's coming right for his chest. It's basically, what am I supposed to do? There's nothing you're supposed to do. You can't adjust to that. You see Olharan with a beautiful catch back at the 10 line. Zuleika picks the serve. Split placement, perfectly executed. Splitting both the front quarter and back quarter. Cortada to finish things off here.
Yeah, you see.
And look, yeah, Benny couldn't handle it, and that's rare for Benny. "20 seconds to go before we begin our second obligatory set. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. You see the Devils consulting. It looks like Robin is providing security for his teammates. He posts an intimidating figure. He does.
That's last time out. I mean, different Devils teams since the last time they played back in early February on the 13th. And it's been almost 3 full months since that point. Olharan certainly has figured out this court in that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are ready to begin set number 2. Zuleika and Benny will serve to Olharan and Urbieta. There's a serve. Our second set is underway. Back into the inside there by Benny. Robote. By Urbieta. Great catch right off the sidewall. Zuleika. Here's Urbieta now from deep in the backcourt. The backhand. Benny now from the left side. Hard throw on the wall. Pulled in. Urbieta passes. Here's the rebote. Hard to the inside, dropping low. Spectacular catch. Urbieta gets it into the backcourt. Here's Benny. From the left side, Urbieta stops another one. Zulaika goes up forward at the 9 line, wall to wall. Olharan trying to direct traffic, missed the rebote. Zulaika and Benny get on the board first here in our second set.
Yeah, Zulaika was with him step by step, and I don't know if the presence threw him off or. But one way or the other, Olharan typically doesn't miss those rebotes.
As a miss serve. Second serve coming up. It seems that
the ball took off. I mean, that ball hit. There's a couple spots in there where it can go through.
Maybe in the judge's cage back there, Stu. I don't know, but it seems like they've come away with the ball.
All right, that's
Yeah,
good. And the importance of that is that ball has been warmed up. So that ball's warm. I mean, if they have to replace the ball, they can, but it's going to be a cold ball.
Urbieta low end hard. What a pick by Benny right off the sidewall. Backhand passing. Olharan tracks it down, whips it inside. There's Zulaika. Great catch. Hard backhand follows. Rebote. Forehand back over the top. Then he stands in there, stops it on the bounce. Urbieta now. Back to Benny now. His left side. Hard throw. Urbieta now up at the 10 line. Backhand, trying to get past Benny. Good catch back behind him at the 13. Here's Urbieta again, the backhand. Rebote, forehand, over the top, dropping to the inside. There's Urbieta, the backhand just above the pad. On the bounce, here's Benny now. Olharan, wall to wall. Rebote, forehand. Zulaika powerfully right at the feet of Urbieta. He gets out of the way. Olharan, right side, Rebote. Zulaika into the drop shot. Ooh, that's right on the wall. Olharan gets there before the second bounce. Here's Benny now on the right side. The long carom dropped into the pad. Olharan and Urbieta get their first point. We're tied up.
So Olharan got to that drop shot in impressive fashion.
Rebote comes shooting out. Olharan drops it above the pad. Benny on the inside picks it off. Urbieta again, the backhand. Out to the rebote. Saved by Zulaika. Urbieta flicks that one up there. Benny now up at the 11 line. Hard throw. Urbieta's there in the corner. Benny up at the 10 line. A little more power. This one kicking up and out. Rebote. Forehand. Played inside, better catch by Benny. Crossing deep in the backcourt. Great catch again there by Urbieta. Benny keeps it on the left side. Hard throw. Urbieta's there. Right in the corner. Rebote forehand. Got off by Olharan. Olharan whips it to the inside. Back it up. Benny scooped it up. Eye off the front wall. Urbieta takes it off the side wall, the backhand. Benny now from the 12 line. This one opens up. Urbieta stops it. Urbieta the sidearm play. Benny on the bounce. Backing up there at the 13 line. Benny now backed up. This one opens up. Urbieta stops it. Middle of the court from the 11 line. Hard throw over the top. Benny now. Hard to the inside. Urbieta early call for Olharan. He gets in there. Urbieta now on the left side. Back to Benny. Benny. Urbieta jumping
could
in
not
the
get out of the
corner.
way.
Yeah, got hit with the throw. That is a point to the Chargers. Zulaika and Benny.
Yeah, that back wall comes up quick, and you need to be out of the way. I'm not going to catch it. Let me let it go. Oh, my. Yeah. Frustrating.
Zulaika on the forehand. Arm throw back inside. There's Urbieta, not going to let that ball cross. Rebote comes out. Zulaika hard to the inside. Out of the way. Oharon for the rebote. Benny gets up there. Forehand. Crossing the sidewall between the Devils. Oharon makes the save on the rebote. Benny stays up at the front court, up at the 7, back forehand rather. Low and hard. Urbieta turns it on the back end. Zulaika attacking up high on the right side. Goes for the 3 wall. That lands out. There will be a challenge by the Chargers. The call was out on the floor. The play is under further review. Well, Stu, we're going to take a look here, and again, perfectly placed 3 wall there if it lands in. And because the original call was out, replay determines that the ball was actually in. We will replay the point. You know, people have asked me, where does that come from? Well, it comes from the rules in tennis, Stu. It's actually the exact same rules from tennis. If the ball is called out in tennis and then replay says that the ball's in, regardless of where the player is on the court, where the offensive player hits it, where the defender is, it's a replay in all cases. So they didn't come up with that one on our own. That is how it is played, and I think that's going to be well in. Yeah, I mean, you see that bounce right there.
So it's just
Off
a
the
question
back
of whether
wall.
or not it touched the line.
Yeah, that's looks like it's going to...
If it has any contact with the line.
Yeah, and it's a little bit tough right here. Yeah, I mean, you see this. That camera's kind of moving with the ball.
If it has any contact with the line, then it is out.
Yeah, again, it's moving with it. I mean, that's a tougher look. I mean, the previous reap, this one is a better look right here. I mean, you can, from that look right there, it looks like the ball clearly drops inside the boundary line. From the other looks, because the camera's moving with it, it's kind of hard to tell, Stu. I mean, we're going to zoom into this look, and I think this is probably the best one we're going to get here. I mean, if that's where the ball bounced, that looks to be completely in. But, again, it needs to be indisputable video evidence to overturn this call, and there could be an argument made that that's not indisputable. But yeah, I mean, you see here, I mean, the line looks on that shot, because the camera's moving, the line's about twice the width that it actually is. It's really, yeah, this is a great look down here. Yeah, maybe the best you're going to see at home. And yeah, player manager, the chief judge comes back and says that the ball was in.
So borrowing a rule from tennis, we'll replay the point.
The point will be replayed. 2-1 in favor of Zulaika and Benny. Original call was out. Replay said that the ball was in play. We will replay the point. Well, running backhand to the inside. Pulled in there by Benny, the backhand. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Well, that caught the corner. Benny gets up there. For the second bounce. Irby had it back there in the corner. Hard throw, passing Benny. Rebound off the back wall. Zulaika's there. Past Urbieta. Oh, Oharon dropped it in the pad. 3 points for Zulaika and Benny. Forehand to the inside, pulled in there by Zulaika. Low runner to the inside, pulled in there by Oharon. Robote forehand. Hard throw up the middle. Benny ducking in the corner, comes away with it on the quick bounce. This one drops between them. Robote forehand. Power to the inside. Here's Zulaika. Robote left side, coming up the middle. Here's Olharan into the drop shot. Benny takes off, and he's just missed it there on the left side. That's going to be 2 points for the Devils. Olharan at Urbieta serve.
Ball just thrown at Benny's feet, just unable to get it into the basket. There is no satisfactory explanation.
Robote coming up the middle. Olharan drops it inside on the bounce. Here's Benny. Here's Benny from the 10 line. Forehand passing. Forehander. Until Urbieta with a great catch off the sidewall. The backhand stopped by Benny. Here's Zulaika from the left side. Forehand Robote, dropping low. Olharan sweeps it off the ground. Here's Benny now. In the backcourt, hard throw, picked off there by Urbieta. Same thing. Ball tipped. 4 points for Zulaika and Benny.
Good effort to try to make that catch there by Olharan, just not able to reach back far enough.
Benny from the 12 line. Inside placement. Urbieta runs under it. Zulaika calls for it. Robote power to the inside. Up the wall. Urbieta comes down with the ball. Benny again from the left side. Right on the wall. Urbieta takes it off. Great catch. Zulaika up high on the left side. The backhand kicking up and out. Here's a Robote forehand. Dropped over the top. Backing up. Benny scoops it. Hard throw to the inside. Ron on the Robote. Here's Zulaika off the sidewall. Split placement. Split him up again. That's 5 points. Zulaika and Benny have a possible set point.
That split placement has really been working against Olharan.
Urbieta middle of the court, low hard forehand. Benny out of the way. Zulaika gets back in there for the Robote. Olharan switching from left to right. Cortada. Benny gets there before it crosses the sidewall. Hard backhand. This comes shooting out. Olharan on the Robote. Save back to the inside. Benny's got it again. Urbieta now on the forehand. Low and hard. Zulaika scooped it up. Forehand Robote. High and hard. That one coming out again. Zulaika into the 2-wall. Oh, Olharan stops it into the drop shot.
Wow, that's
dropped in to score 2 bounces. That will extend the set. Olharan at Urbieta has 3, still a possible set point for the Chargers.
That was a beautiful 2-wall by Zulaika, but the control that Olharan had on that on that drop shot, which the drop shot cortado was just beautifully executed.
Here's Urbieta from the left side at the 12 line, wall to wall. Robote, forehand, sticks to the inside. Oharon, another drop shot. Well, Benny gets to this one. One dropped in the corner, Robote, forehand laid up. Here's Benny on the bounce. Benny now from deep in the backcourt. Keeps this on the inside. Urbieta goes up for it. Robote, turn low and hard. Benny out there, makes a diving save. It's a 2-all. Oharon powers it just above the pad. Benny gets there before the second bounce. What a catch. Urbieta backed up there at the 13 line, puts it on the wall. Zulaika cuts it off the backhand. Out to the Robote. Oharon powers it on the sidewall. Zulaika diving save this time. Oharon's got it the middle of the court. Forehand a pass. Not a lot on it. Benny flicks it up. On the bounce, Urbieta retreats back to the 13 line. Hard throw. Here's Benny now. Urbieta from the 11 line, wall to wall. Zulaika outside
Beautiful
placement off the Robote, scores for the set. 6-3, Chargers come back. We have a third set to decide our final match.
What a fantastic throw that was. Beautifully executed by Zulaika. Take us to a third set.
Yeah, the Chargers really turned it up there throughout that second set. I mean, good defense there by Benny in the backcourt, and also some offense played by Zulaika up in the front. I mean, a lot to be decided in this third set. The Chargers could all but lock up the number 3 seed in the playoffs. That will mean that they play the Warriors in the opening round. And the Devils, if they get to 6 and win this match, the Devils would own a 3-point lead over the Chargers. And the Chargers have one more game day this upcoming Tuesday. You see that throw there? Man. Straight to the outside. What a way to end it. Again, the Chargers team started off so strong this year, been struggling since the beginning of March, really, these last 2 months, but no better time to figure it out than right now. Seems like they did so in that second set. And game day scoreboard, you see that on the bottom left, the Devils leading 4 to 2.5. But again, doubles, 1.5 points available per doubles match. Chance for the Devils to tie it as well. I'm sorry, for the Chargers to tie it right here.
It's going to make a very interesting third set coming up here. Here we see some replays from that last set. Nice save there by Benny.
Yeah, look at this.
Concentration on Oharon's face.
Yeah, Oharon's killed this from the right side many times tonight.
Tremendous
look at Benny.
catch.
Yeah. From the right side, too. A little more difficult to control. Third set coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third and final set. Oharon and Urbieta serve to Zulaika and Benny. Oharon serves. We begin our final set. Backhand to the inside by Benny, wall to wall. Oharon gets out there. Powerful turn on the Robote. Benny, good adjustment there at the last second. Makes the play on the left side. Here's Urbieta up at the 10. Backhand in the middle of the court. Benny runs under it. Ran high to the inside. Picked off the sidewall. Urbieta's got another one. Wall to wall on the return. Robote left side. Dropped it Urbietta's feet. Backing up. He scooped it up. Benny now from the 12 line. Between both Devils. Urbieta steps up. Urbieta now back at the 12 line. Hard to the inside. Benny puts it on the wall where it scores. Zulaika and Benny first up on the board here in our final set.
That's a beautiful throw by Benny right back to the side wall. Ball just tipped by Urbieta in the backcourt.
Urbieta now on the right side, forehand back over the top. Benny gets up there before it crossed the side wall. Hard throw again. Here's O'Haran reaching down low, the backhand. Rote coming out a long way. Zulaika drops it inside. Urbieta on the backhand. Benny now from the 11th line, hard throw. Stopped by Urbieta. Urbieta goes up for it. The backhand on the wall again, comes shooting out. Here's Zulaika. Benny on the right side, hard throw. Reaching in is O'Haran, great catch. Benny now on the right side again. Sidearm throw. Just out of reach of O'Haran. Here's Urbieta from the backcourt. Just does clear. Urbieta lets it back to Benny all low, and that kicked up, stays with it in the corner. O'Haran ranging back for it, takes it in. Wall to wall from the left side. There's a Robote forehand, picked off by O'Haran. And stays inside. Here's Zulaika, the backhand right on the wall. Urbieta's got this one.
Beautiful catch.
Urbieta there from the left side. Ball's coming up the middle. Here's Robote. Forehand, back over the top, backing up. Urbieta scoops it. Benny has it up at the 10 line. The backhand right on the wall. Better catch by Urbieta again. O'Haran now gets involved, cutting it off. Backhand passing. Forehand Robote. Here's Urbieta now, the backhand. Right on the wall. Benny steps up to it. Forehand Robote now. Hard to the inside. O'Haran left side save. Caught the corner. Opens up to the middle of the court. Here's Benny now. Sidearm play. Picked off by O'Haran.
He got back in there well.
Benny on the inside. Kicking up and out. Robote up the middle. O'Haran left side save. Caught the corner. Benny controls it. Benny now. O'Haran coming back. Lays it up. Zulaika goes for the splitter. Urbieta gets out there. Oh, the
caught the top of the pad. My goodness.
Any
What
part
an
of the
effort.
pad is bad. 2 points for Zulaika and Benny.
A hard-fought 2 points for Zulaika and Benny. Beautifully played by both the Chargers and the Devils.
Take another look at this one. Split placement. Yeah.
Try to take it in the air. No, I'm going to have to go for a difficult Robote. Let me turn it into a 2-all.
Yeah, look
What an
good.
effort.
I mean, you see where it lands, right on top.
We don't often see it bounce off of the top like
No,
that. That was different.
Urbieta from the backcourt puts it on the wall. Benny steps out of the way. Zulaika, powerful forehand Robote. Urbieta from the left side, wall to wall. Robote again, sticks inside, taken in by Urbieta. There's a backhand. Benny steps up to it. Hard throw, low runner, stopped by O'Haran. Zulaika all the way up to the 3 line, powers it, caught off the sidewall by Urbieta, low runner. Benny has to scoop it up, he does. O'Haran, low and hard on the return. Benny's got another one.
Benny.
Backhand a little closer to the sidewall. Urbieta steps up to it. This one passing. Zulaika tracks the Robote, powers it for up at the 6 line. 3-wall play. O'Haran. Hard to the inside. Here's Benny now. Costado hooked up the middle. Urbieta quick bounce catch on the right side. Gets him to the inside. Benny's there. Arm backhand again, riding the sidewall. Zulaika, powerful turn. With a big bounce on that rebote. Olharan lays it up, and it lands out. 3 straight points for the Chargers.
Yeah, ball landing just out of play.
Urbieta, low and hard on the forehand. Any good scoop back at the 12 line. Rotate left side, little clip off the sidewall, around middle of the court. On the forehand, outside placement. Ooh, Zulaika was there. Could not make the scoop.
Have to believe that Zulaika was thinking about the throw before he made the catch, because that's clearly within Zulaika's ability to make this catch. Yeah, that's right in the sweet spot. He didn't seem to take his eye off the ball. Don't know what happened there.
Rebote, Benny ate him up, comes away with it on the right side. One crossing low, Olharan turns it on the back end. Benny reaching back behind him, good catch between the 12 and 13 lines. Backhand clears the overhead screen. Benny now middle of the court, low and hard on the return. Urbieta backing up, makes the stop overhead. Hard throw over the top. Here's Benny now. Olharan backed up to the 9 line, hard throw. Here's Benny now from the right side. Olharan makes the save. Benny again, wall to wall, rebote. Forehand, straight to the outside. Zulaika stops this one. Zulaika with the carom. That lands in to score.
This is an impressive lead for the Chargers. Zulaika and Benny playing better than either one has played at any point this evening.
Benny deep in the backcourt, comes away with it. Urbieta up at the 11 line. Kicking up, out to the rebote. Zulaika makes the save. Urbieta back there at the 11, hard throw over the top. Zulaika's there to cut it off into the split placement. The scoop is missed. 5 points here for Zulaika and Benny. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
That is a rare miss for Olharan. Sometimes seen him get a little frustrated with those misses and then come back out and try to pick the serve. See if that's the case here.
Serve,
Ace.
Scores for the win. Point set and a hard-fought match going the way of the Chargers, winning in the 3rd set, 6-1. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show coming up here in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
made. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court Game Day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show. He's Stu Nyman, I'm Andrew Bleckman. And again, 4-4 was the score between the Devils and Chargers. Let's cut to some of the highlights and recap what we saw behind us today. Getting started here with a 3 doubles match. That was Barba and Benny against Robin and Rock.
And I have to say that the play by Rock was consistently impressive in both of his matches today. He did have some difficulty with the overhead screen in the second match that he didn't have in this first match, but this first match he just played absolutely spectacular. Barba just didn't really have a chance to get anything going like he normally does.
See, Robin makes a stop on the outside. Look at this one. Just ate him up.
In and out of the cesta.
It was a really strong showing here by Robin and Rock. Only 1 win on the season coming into this one. You wouldn't know it based on the way they played.
No, Robin played so smoothly. And Rock, again, avoiding the overhead screen, avoiding the bobbles, good control. I mean, this one there, just the fact that he went for it was impressive.
And just missed on the bounce there. And Robin straight to the outside. Look at Benny tracks this one down.
Look at this.
Look at Rock.
Look at Rock. Look at Rock. Read it perfect the whole way and returns his shot.
Game point. And the Devils able to close it out there. Ball missed by Benny. Straight sets, no less.
Yeah.
Hitting the Devils on the board. In our first match, that brought us 2. A little bit of singles up next. Second division. That was Jairo against Iturbide. Oh, look at the hug there. It means a lot to that team.
Means a lot to Daryl's back, too.
Second division singles match here. There's Jairo and Iturbide.
I mean, I'm just saying, there's other guys he can pick up. Here's a rebote by Iturbide. Really well played.
And Jairo able to react, staying on the outside. A hard throw. Oh, yeah. Caught the sidewall and not much of a bounce.
Beautiful 2-all here. I mean, Jairo will just sit out there all day, even when coming from behind, and just beat you to death with the right side.
The drum shot there, able to get the second bounce. Very well done. Rebote by Jairo. But look at Iturbide. Makes the catch on the inside. The costado. You have to respect the 2-all and put that one inside. Forehand
Scoop
again.
attempt just missed.
Yeah, just missed. Jairo, really slow start, but you see in these highlights coming back, I mean, that 2-all, you see just landing out catching a piece of the line out of play. Giving the Devils, that is Jairo, the win in singles, 1 point. And then third division up next, Olharan and CRB against Zuleika and Bradley. How about Olharan and CRB tonight?
So, I mean, this was from the very beginning of Spring Battle Court. How is this team exactly going to work? How is this team going to work? It's like it's just based on the skill set of CRB and the skill set of Olharan and Olharan making adjust to this court. How is this particular team going to work? But it did. It got progressively better and better, and tonight it just worked. It fired on all cylinders, and that's primarily, Olharan did a phenomenal job up front, but CRB was playing. CRB was taking
some of the best
incoming from Zuleika like anybody was throwing it,
right?
And that was impressive. That was really impressive.
CRB, 6th ranked player for this Devils team, but again, I mean, the way he played tonight. Great support in the backcourt. Olharan again killing the points from the right side mostly.
Yes.
Again, low and hard. You see crossing the sidewall, just missed right there. How about Bradley, though? I mean, a couple shots from the backcourt, opening up still, landing inside the boundary line to score. So like again on the 2-wall. Look at this save here by Bradley.
Really well done.
Lands in over Olharan, but
CRB hung in there.
Yeah, that ball is floating up there. Not easy to catch.
Absolutely.
Crazy point here. Ball tipped by Zuleika. And Olharan and CRB win for the second time this year. And at that point, you figure, hey, maybe the Devils had a chance at the number 3 seed. At that point, they had won all 3 matches, that is, for 4 total points. But then the Chargers come right back, starting with Ubia here in singles against Robin.
And realistically, this one going into it, you have to give the nod to Robin because he's got the experience on the court.
Right.
But unforced errors became a bit of a problem for him. And Ubia was able to capitalize on many of them.
How about that? The carom landing just inside the boundary line to score. Ubia seemingly motivated. 0-4 coming into this one. And Robin at 3-1. I mean, Robin the favorite coming into it.
Just a beautiful
playing
catch
better
here.
in singles, but look at that catching. You said it, Stu, by Ubia. Good control exhibited as well. And how about Robin there with the backhand 2-wall? Always have to be careful with those shots. But Ubia did a pretty good job of neutralizing those throughout the match. Take coming up the middle. How about that?
Yeah, the 2-wall is just really well executed by Ubia to score.
Outside again. Ubia tracks it down, stops, powerful forehand, elevates it so it's over Robin's head, and then the rebote, and just couldn't get to it on the outside. And right here, Ubia going for the serve. Came across to his forehand and just missed it.
Powerful serve.
Scoring. With an ace. Ubia got the Chargers on the board. They never looked back. Next match here, Iturbide and Bradley, 9-0, a chance for a perfect season. And you see another shot from Bradley coming from the backcourt.
They were working. They were on solidly. Very well done. And overall, we've asked before, how does this team work? It just does. Just does. Very good to see.
Jairo turning the rebote into a 2-wall. You don't see that all too often. Off his footing. Ken keeps this one to the inside. Look at Iturbide aggressively from the costado. Split him up and just tipped.
Tough catch.
Great effort. Lands just in. You see Iturbide is coming right back to him. That opens up.
Yeah, Jairo thought that he had a shot at that.
Yeah,
Just didn't.
Really opening up off the back wall and scoring. Chargers adding the win right there. Congrats to Iturbide and Bradley on the perfect season at 10-0. Only team to accomplish that here in this Spring 24 doubles season. And then the finale. Zuleika and Benny with a chance to tie up the game day against Olharan and Urbieta.
Yeah, every time the ball takes a Magic City bounce, it's It's frustrating for somebody, and that was definitely the case there. Split placements working against Olharan and Urbieta tonight.
Again, to the inside here. Look at Olharan with the drop shot. Now Benny got up to it. Good read. It's hard to make that catch. Little split placement there. Caught the corner, opened up. You saw a bunch of split placements there in the second set to get the Chargers back into it. And then this is the exclamation point to end it. Zuleika to the outside. What a beautiful forehand rebote to push this match to a third set.
Yep.
Get in the third set. See these highlights rolling on.
Outside placement, just in and out of the cesta of Zuleika. Not this time. Caught beautifully, sets up a carom, lands in and scores. Olharan looking a little frustrated at that point.
The 2-wall.
The rare scoop, and then this last one that comes, this last serve, was thinking that he was going for the serve. I didn't think he was going to try to scoop the serve, which we do allow. But you see, the problem with that is that his back quarter can't see it. So there's several things. There's several things with the scooping of the serve as to whether or not it should be legitimate or should it be banned, and here at Magic City we allow it.
It's just not the best form sometimes, you know. I want to be scooping the ball.
Yeah, I got tied up in the
good,
countdown.
Stu.
It's so what should you be allowed to scoop the ball or should you not be allowed? You know, a lot of gentlemen's rules, and obviously we deal with lots of different rules. Since folks may place a bet on this here or there, you want to make sure that they're getting full value, and scooping is hit and miss. It's just hit and miss, period. So to do it off the serve when you have a perfectly good back quarter is the argument there. Why would you scoop the ball if you have a back quarter that can catch the ball? But we had a internal debate a few years ago and said that as long as the player's standing between the 4 and 7 line, they can scoop it or take it on the quick bounce. It will make them relatively unpopular in the locker room, but they can still do it. So, but here we saw a more technical reason why you probably shouldn't do it unless you're committed to it.
You could see.
Is that the back quarter couldn't tell if the front quarter scooped it or not, and by the time Urbieta had to step into position to get it, the point was over.
Right.
Because it looked like his front quarter had scooped it, and it's like, no, it's nothing that the back quarter was ever waiting for. So one of those debatable rules that we'll continue to debate.
Yes, and in the end, the Chargers able to get those final 1.5 points, tying the game day up 4-4. And now let's see where all 6 teams stack up here. As with that comeback, the Chargers are actually able to tie up the Devils here. You see 8 points left for the Chargers. So, again, they'll need just one win to lock up the number 3 seed, and they'll be in action on Tuesday against the Cyclones. First and second place decided. Renegades number 1 seed. The Warriors will be 2. Looks like the Devils locked into the 4, and the Chargers probably going to be the 3 there. So the number 1 and number 4 will play. So that looks like it will be the Renegades and the Devils, and then 2 and 3 will play off. That will be the Warriors and Chargers. Player of the day today, Stu. Good competitive race, I would say.
You know, I would say that it was, for me, it was a toss-up between Rock and CRB.
Yeah.
You know, Rock seemed to solve a number of the mistakes that we've seen from him in the first match, but not so much in the second match. That overhead screen got him tied up a bit. Also, some missed balls. But the one who played above his skill level consistently without making mistakes that we've seen in the past was CRB. When balls are coming at you that fast and when you have to be behind such an aggressive player, you really have to have your timing down perfect, and CRB had it tonight. CRB head and shoulders, no pun intended, above anyone else on the roster today.
Yeah, great playing for CRB. Let's hear from our player of the day. Everyone, we are here with CRB of the Devils, our player of the day today. You played just fantastic in that doubles match in the backcourt. You and Olharan, I mean, Devils need as many points as you can get tonight. What did that performance show about that third team?
Well, I was super excited that him and me are finally clicking. We're communicating really well. It's a great time for us to start clicking right before the playoffs. And for me, I'm just getting better every day when I get a chance to come out here and play. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, and most likely matchup looks like you're going to be the 4 seed now in the playoffs, taking on the Renegades, which you've matched up well against in the regular season. How do you expect that game day to go in the semifinals?
I think we match up with them very well. I think out of all the teams, we're probably one of the teams that have the best chance of beating them. We beat them once, I think, this season, and we tied them twice the other time. So feel pretty good about it.
Awesome. Great day today for your Devils today. CRB, he is our player of the day.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great work. And that was CRB, our player of the day for today. We'll be back on Monday and Tuesday, the final 2 regular season game days for our spring 2024 season. Then it's the playoffs next Friday, Stu. On Monday, 5 p.m., we have the Cyclones and Fireballs. Then on Tuesday, it's the Chargers and Cyclones. But Monday up first, we get started with Ikeda and Lopez against Foronda and Amigarena. Then Manu against Inaki, top-ranked singles, followed by Carballo against Amigarena, third division singles. Then Bueno and Manu take on Inaki and Cabrera, Flores and Lopez against Jen and Foronda, and we close it out with our final doubles match, Ikeda and Bueno against Hernandez and Cabrera. So now we'll be back here on the call as we close out this spring 24 regular season this upcoming week. Got the Cyclones and Fireballs on Monday and the Cyclones and Chargers on Tuesday. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday at 5 p.m.
See you Monday.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!